Basketball game today, this afternoon, yesterday afternoon. A lot of bounces up the stanchions and the glass and the boards. They got to know to take advantage of that. A couple goals became off of bounces that went their way. They have to expect that again. Lastly, special teams. It was a big factor last night, killing off all 5 power plays against. Obviously, they'll try and take less. And the power play scored once and had good chances on the other attempts. Power play has been good as of late. They'll need to have that continue to be successful. Tonight's officials, linesmen are Will Glick and Brandon Newswick. Referee is Trevor Wolford. Same crew as last night. Did a good job last night and should do the same tonight. Once again, 4th meeting of the season. Ty Pecoraro with you once again live from the Ford Center. And we're almost set to go. And the puck is dropped. We're on our way here in Evansville. Thunderbolts start off with Brandon Lubin, Matt Stoy on defense. Austin Plevy, Derek Sullivan, Seth Swenson are your starting forwards. Tyler Maya and Carl Jorad in defense for Birmingham. This is a shot on goal stopped by Billett on one of the starter forwards. And Jacob Barber is out with Mike Davis and Josh Harris. Front first save 15 seconds in. And one shot for the Bulls. Scratches and IR presented by Orthopedic Associates as well. Kyle Thacker for Evansville. Matt Fuller for the Birmingham Bulls. And on the IR, Kenton Helgeson, Felix Cronwell, Tanner Butler for Evansville, and none for the Birmingham Bulls. No change, 15 seconds in. Off the draw, it is Lubin off the far glass, and it's back to center ice. Tyler Maya controls. And I struggled with his name a few times last night. My apologies to Tyler Maya. Jorad up ice. This rolls into the far stick. Mike Davis, far side corner, bad ankle shot, save Billett. Hops up the slot. Harris, this one arcs in the air and covered up by Billett. Bulls getting some decent scoring chances early on, 36 seconds in. One shot, maybe two. Nothing grade A, so the Thunderbolts not too bad. And the face-off will be once again in the Evansville zone for face-off number 3 of many tonight. Change up front, Pietrowski, Golka, and Jordan. And along with Valamont and Johnson for the Bulls. This is Barnaby for the face-off, losing it to Pietrowski. Valamont for the point, able to hold it almost in the zone. It was ruled just barely out. And objecting to that immediately was Lane Valamont, excuse me. Still wearing that full face shield. Took the puck to the face a couple weeks ago, apparently against Huntsville. And still not recovering. Those pucks can do a lot of damage. Can speak firsthand on that experience. Face off in front of the Evansville bench. We are 40 seconds in. Barnaby with Corson, Hanoun up front. Sasselstein and Helms on defense. Corson, 2-goal night for him last night. Has 6 goals in 7 games as a member of the Thunderbolts. Loose glove on the ice, not sure who it belongs to. Looks like it's Kolzicki's as he goes for it. This is Helms starting up from the Evansville zone. Across the center logo. He'll cross the line. Bouncing puck. Lost control, taken by Kolzicki. Banked up the near side for Russell Jordan. Hands it across for Alex Johnson. Former Brewster Bulldog, Danbury Titan, and Port Huron Prowler. Around the near side, Russell Jordan drops it off in the circle under pressure from Helms. Near side, Johnson inside the line. This one a flex through the goal crease and wide. Loose puck sent a goal and a save by Billett. Another shot stopped by Billett off Russell Jordan or Kolzicki. Birmingham getting some good chances early. And this one's out of the zone and no icing as Williams got a piece of it. 3 shots to 0 currently for the Bulls. Scroll is a minute and a half in. Here's Cole Stollard up ice. Up the right side with it across the line. There the trailer. Save Billett off Cannon Pieper. Already 4 shots at a minute and 36 seconds. Thunderbolts stuck in their own zone early. And it'll be another offensive zone draw for the Bulls. They'll look to just keep this rolling. Stollard, Pieper, and Huffnagel, but a quick change. Barber, Davis, and Harris right back out that top line. They struggled last night. They'll look to get something going here in this one. Jorad and Maya again up on the back end. Off the draw, Jorad had trouble controlling it to the point, held in. This one a flex and a big save by Billett. And it hops about 5 to 10 feet in front of him, and he still got a piece of it. Billett has been big early. The Thunderbolts really need to get things going out of their own zone. This is Holton. Through the middle under pressure across the Birmingham line. Zykov near side. Tried to bank it in front, couldn't get it there. Near side boards taken back by Birmingham. Huge hit by St. Jones on Davis. Good shoulder-to-shoulder check on that one. Evansville zone, a turnover. This is poked away from Davis. Got it back to the point. Taylor Maya shoots it, deflected again, and a save by Billett. Lubin has the rebound. 6 shots now to 0, and we're just barely over 2 minutes into this one. Brandon Lubin trying to move it along and does. Seth Swenson Across the Birmingham line against 3. Goes into the corner, spinning away from Carl Jorad. Banked in nicely to Sullivan in the far circle. Back to the point for Helms. He shoots it just wide. Far side again for Derek Sullivan. Back into the corner. Plevy moving back to the blue line. Tied up by Valamont. And he can't handle the puck. However, he got a penalty as Plevy draws it against Lane Valamont's going to be a hold. And the Thunderbolts will get a power play going. And that is a much-needed power play because it's been all Birmingham through 2:44. Time of that penalty, Valamont for holding. First power play going to Evansville. And again, being outshot 6-0. The Thunderbolts will, at the very least, try to calm things down here. Lubin, Selleff, Plevy, Swenson, Hanoun will be the starting 5 for the power play. And looks like maybe Hanoun's going to go off. And actually, everyone will go up because there is a loose stanchion on the near side board. So the off-ice crew will take a quick look at the glass before we start the power play. Power play stats, by the way, Evansville is third in the league, 18.5% score on there, 1 for 4 last night, and Ganoa Corson had that goal. Woo! When the off-ice crew nearly took a spill. Still very fresh ice. Birmingham's penalty kill, pretty good. 5th in the league, 84.2% killed off. So it's a stanchion getting tended to, about halfway between the face-off outer circle and the blue line in the Birmingham zone. That is in front of, if I can do my section counting rights, section 125 perhaps, 12, 13, 14, 67, 118. Well, it looks like it's all in good order. Off-ice crew heads out, and everyone will head back on. Once again, Sullivan, Swenson, Plevy, Hanoun, and Lubin for Evansville in the power play unit. Pietrowski, Kolzicki, Alex Johnson, Tyler Maya for the penalty kill to the left side of Art Pry. Once again, 2:44, time in the penalty, and Valamont for holding. First power play of the game. It'll be Kolzicki and Plevy for the draw. Plevy 2 goals last night. 1 shorthanded, 1 even strength. Off the draw, Swenson back to the point from Plevy. Lubin from the far point. Now Plevy. Down low, far side corner, Derek Sullivan. Cycling him back halfway to the point. Plevy side of the net. Through the crease for Hanoun, he scores! A supreme snipe from D'Amico Hanoun. And the Thunderbolts lead at 1-0. Talk about an almost impossible angle. From almost maybe 5 feet above the goal line, all the way to the corner boards. And what a pass from Plevy. What a shot upstairs to D'Amico Hanoun. First shot of the game, 12 seconds into the power play. The Thunderbolts lead, it's 1-0. D'Amico Hanoun with his 7th goal of the season at 2:56. Plevy will get a primary assist. Then it'll be a league-leading 31st assist of the season. And 47 points for Austin Plevy. Thunderbolts 1 for 1 tonight. There's Holton on the bounce. Near side. Places one down low. Zykov in a race against Maya. Zane Jones in there as well, taken by Huffnagel. Sullivan gets an assist on that one as well. Had an assist last night. Yeah, a little bit to go back forward as well. At the far side for Zane Jones. Derek Sullivan, that'll be his 34th point of the season in 35 games. Here's Zane Jones on the far side boards. Pressured by Pieper, taken by Jorad. And Jorad will set it back up. So a tough way to start for Birmingham. They did a lot of good things in the opening 3 minutes. 6-0 to lay the shots. Brian Bill making some big saves. Was a big part of why the Thunderbolts had the chance to take the first goal. Puck rolling to the near side as Davis went down cleanly. Barnaby jumps on it. Leads it up, Hanoun on a one-on-one up the left boards. Goes to the corner. Looks back for a trailer. Helms with room. He shoots, deflected away. Davis taken right back by Barnaby. To the middle. Hanoun couldn't handle it. It's back to center. Hasselstein will go all the way back for it. Just over 4 minutes gone here in the first period. Thunderbolts lead 1-0 on a power play goal by D'Amico Hanoun from Plevy and Sullivan. Corson back into the zone. And the Birmingham end, he sends one on goal. A rebound sent wide by Bry. Off of the shot by Swenson and a big hit. And a loose puck. Swenson could have tapped it home. And now it's the Thunderbolts getting some grade A chances. Mike Davis the other way will play it off the end glass. This one bounces pinball several times. And again, with the basketball games and everything else going on this weekend, there's going to be a lot of bounces to pick from. There's a long stretch pass. Johnson prevents a breakaway. Evansville had 3 separate breakaways, scored twice on him last night. Bill will hand off for Hasselstein. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the first period. This one gets through for Sullivan on the far side. Sullivan moving, hands off. Plevy couldn't get a shot away. One pass too many. Swenson right side boards. Down low for Sullivan in the corner. Banks it around. Plevy behind the net, tied up by Drorad. Puck bounced a little short of him. Big hit by Swenson. Plevy on the loose puck. Here's Sullivan. He missed just wide of the top right corner. Great setup by Plevy, and Sullivan just missed. Back to the way comes Russell Jordan. Through the neutral zone, right side. Lost control at the blue line. Sullivan clears. 2-on-2 Holton. Bounce over stick. Gets it across the line. Jones. Far side Lubin. Off the wall. He shoots. That one hits the side of the net. On the back of the net, it's whistled dead. And we'll get our first timeout. Thunderbolts a power play goal. Take a 1-0 lead. We're 5:37 into the period.
Our customers are people who work hard for their money. So we do everything we can to make their money work hard for them. At Meijer, we see it as a simple matter of respect. That's why for 80 years now, low prices have been built into the way we do business. Because the most important thing we can earn is the right to shake someone's hand and look them in the eye. Come see for yourself.
One of the Evansville, 5:37 gone in the opening frame. Thunderbolts the last 3 shots to trail 6-3 in the shot count. Goal by D'Amico Hanoun from Plevy and Sullivan. And a power play goal to make it a 1-0 lead for Evansville. Still very early in this one. Got a lot of alternating advantages on both sides in terms of momentum. Birmingham with a strong start in the opening 2 and change. And the Thunderbolts have taken over since, but now back to even strength. And a timeout, but a takeaway. Jones couldn't sweep it on goal. Right back down comes Birmingham. Some close calls both sides. This is Stollard in deep in the Evansville end. To the slot, taken right away by Eric Gilatello. Well, with Zane Jones up ice, 2-on-2. Across the line, far wing side. He shoots, saved by Art Bry. Right back out of the zone. Bolton battling away near the penalty boxes with Cole Stollard. Gilatello digging away. 6:10 gone here in the opening frame. This one's played around the Evansville end boards. Billett will settle it. Birmingham gets a line change. Braden Esselstein will take the puck. Looking for a lane as Evansville changes as well. Barry back out, sweeps up the far side of the puck, hands it back to Esselstein and up the near side now. That one's off the stick of Helms and back in one-on-one is Barber. Near side, he shoots. Big save, Billett. Rebound taken by the Bulls, but blocked by Helms on the pass to the front. Harris down low. No one there, but it goes to the point. Tyler Maya. This one off the end boards. This one is not covered. Good tie prevents a shot from Barber, and here comes Corson the other way. 1-on-3. Across the line, looking for help. Near circle. Goes deep against Johnson. Very speedy Noah Corson. Johnson finally catches up on the far wing side. Out comes Josh Harris. Former Thunderbolts across the line. Handing off on the far side. Moving the Mills Barber. Now for Harris, a pad save. Down the ice is Barber on the far side. Not sure what happened to him. Is slow to get back up. Near side boards battling still. Cole Golka in there. Corson trying to fish it away. This one's taken by Matthew Stoya. Lubin will regroup. For Corson, pressured by Drorad. Puck battle forward. We got Jordan going after D'Amico Hanoun. Those two separate. Corson goes after Jordan. Those two looking over. We're going to get the whistle blown before things get out of hand. And those two won't have a chance to drop the gloves. Lines begin there quickly. That is Noah Corson and Russell Jordan. Jordan provides that sandpaper roll for the Birmingham squad. Russell Jordan was property of the Thunderbolts for about 24 hours last season. Was acquired in a trade from Peoria and dealt swiftly to Birmingham. So Corson goes to the box for Evansville and Russell Jordan for Birmingham. This should be incidental minors at 7:28 of the first period. That trade, by the way, was an exchange for Evan Schultz. Not playing this year, but was a member of the Thunderbolts for a couple months last season. Discussion very briefly with the leaders' representatives, Casey Blaznicki, Derek Sullivan, and explanations will be given. Tonight's goaltenders, by the way, Brian Bill for Evansville, stopping all 8 shots so far. The other end is Art Bry. 3 saves on 4 shots at the Birmingham end. Hasn't seen a lot of action as of late due to the success of Austin Lotz. Art Bra getting a chance, and not because Lotz had a bad game last night. He had a really good game. The Thunderbolts getting a couple breakaway goals, empty netter. I mean, there's not much that any goaltender can do, and Thunderbolts just getting some bounces going their way, and they played a good all-around game to show for it. So explanations are given, so this will be, looks like 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Once again, 7:28 gone first period. Jordan and Corson, 2 minutes each for, I believe, roughing. Sulla, Flovey, Stoya, Lubin for Evansville, Pieper, Jorad. With Valamonts and Hupnagel for the Bulls. Indeed, roughing the call on both sides. Hupnagel across the line, 2-on-2 with Pieper. Hupnagel up the middle. A backhander, that one shrugged away by Billets. Far corner. That switch play led to a decent shot on goal. Brandon Lubin hands it up. Sulla has a possible lead for Plovey. Banked along. Can't get a breakaway in time. It's just behind him, not there in time. Good try, though, for Plovey and Sulla. Plovey a breakaway goal last night, a shorthanded tally. Here's Golka. Feeds for Stallard up the right side. He goes to the net. Stallard, he scores! And the Bulls have tied it up. Cole Stallard with his 9th of the season on a power move to the net. And again, that's a play that Birmingham has tried multiple times this game already, and this time it works. Cole Stallard, the top rookie on the Bulls this season. And that's his 9th goal of the season. And we're tied up at 1. That goal at 8:07. Shots 10-4 in favor of Birmingham, and the Thunderbolts a little lax in the defensive zone. And there's the equalizer. Much like last night, Thunderbolts going first, but the equalizer coming not far afterward from Birmingham. That'll be from Barber on the assist. This is Golka across the line as play resumes. Golka and Jorad on the assist, rather. Once again at 8:07. Around the net, Stallard turns and shoots. Saved by Billett. Rebound hops free. It's taken by Stoya. Again, Birmingham's peppering the goaltender. Here's Zykov up the near side, though. A little bit of room on the move. He shoots. St. Bry. Rebound. Well, just went wide by Swinson. And it's just been wide open hockey on both ends so far. Approaching the 9-minute mark here, the first period, 35 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. We're even at 1 aside. Your goal scores, Hanoun for Evansville and Stallard for the Bulls. Here comes Birmingham again. Barber in the middle. Drops it off. Jorad shot save. A rebound hops free in the near side. Taken back by Matthew Barnaby. Barnaby through the neutral zone with Hanoun. Far side. Gets around everyone. Goes around the net. Wraparound. It's in the crease. They score! Matthew Barnaby and the Thunderbolts lead it again. Matthew Barnaby dancing around everybody in the Birmingham zone from the blue line in. The wraparound try, fooled Bryan, a slow roller. Finds its way across the goal line, and Evansville has their second lead of the period. 9:18 the time of the goal for Matthew Barnaby. His 8th goal of the season. And on this 4-on-4, both sides have exchanged tallies. And Ruffin running again. Thunderbolts in front, 2-1. Barnaby's 8th. This one's played deep into the zone. Helms with a collision play on Valamont. He gets his stick back after he lost it. Back to 5 aside. Colson and Jordan out of the box. Now he'll something on the near side. Golka slow to get up. On assist to goal for Matthew Barnaby. Once again at 9:18 of the first period of play. That goal, by the way, 1 minute and 11 seconds after Birmingham tied it up. This is in the Birmingham zone, Evansville zone, back around the near side board. Zane Jones has it. Halfway through the first period now. Ilotel's lead pass deflected away by Jones. Off the glove and a giveaway. Big recovery play. Bryan had it and lost it, and Jones just barely couldn't put it home. Jones again on the near side. Jones from the goal line plays it down low. Plovey, far side corner, chased by Golka. Taken momentarily by Ilotello. Retreating is Maya. Now turns up the near side boards. Out to the neutral zone now. Tyler Maya. Chased by Plevy. Able to play this one deep in the zone. Lobin back across for Matthew Stoya. And across the neutral zone. Plevy, nice feed. Self a bouncing puck. Couldn't handle it. Shift back of the near side boards and out by Valamont. Stoya recollects at the Evansville line. Brandon Lubin. Now Matthew Stoya. That's taken back by Valamont on the feed. Neutral zone battle. Now it's Stoya across the Birmingham line. Shoots one. Deflected. Save Bry. Swenson to the rebound. That angle just missed. Lobin near side points. Banks along the near side for Sullivan Swenson. Down low. Seth Swenson. Far circle. Turns and fan on the shot as he was pressured by Pieper. But Sullivan jumps on the turnover. Poke check. Loose puck. Sullivan. No room to put it home. Williams around the far side. Gets it back to center. Taken by Helms. Loose stick on the ice. Not sure whose it is. And it's all the way in the Birmingham zone. Thunderbolts turn it back in. It's Austin Plevy. Thunderbolts get a change going. 8:40 to go first period. A wild first period so far here in Evansville. 2-1 Thunderbolts to score. Stollard flies us into the zone. Knocked down by Brian Billett. Handed off for Braden Esselstein. Both sides complete their changes. Birmingham now the 12-9 shot advantage. Once again, 8:23 to go in the opening frame. Noah Corson through the zone. This one hops into the Birmingham bench. Off one of the Bulls. Face-off will be at center ice. 8:17 to go. Matthew Barnaby responds to give Evansville a lead after Cole Stollard tied it for Birmingham.
What happens when we harness the power of the sun? We generate clean, renewable energy to power our region. Through Vectron's new state-of-the-art 50-megawatt solar farm in southwestern Indiana, we're bringing a little piece of the sun to every home and business. Vectron Solar Farm will join a new natural gas power plant in Posey County, as well as wind, coal, and landfill gas to round out the sustainable energy powering your life. It's all part of your smart energy future.
8:17 to go. Thunderbolts lead 2-1. The tying goal, by the way, earlier was Cole Stallard's. He came into the night time for fourth among rung rookies with goals with 8. That'll put him further up the list with his 9th goal of the season. Cole Stallard, one of the top rookies in the league this year. And Matthew Barnaby, his 8th of the season, put the Thunderbolts right back up. Once again, those goals a minute 17 apart. Seth Swenson through the neutral zone, played up the near side. Johnson will chase it down. Now it's going to be ruled an icing on Evansville. 8:04 to go. By the way, Brandon Lubin playing his 116th game as a member of the Evansville Thunderbolts and his second all-time. And this current pace could surpass Frank Schumacher, who at 127 is the all-time leader in the franchise history. 20 more games for Evansville, following 21 after tonight's game. More on the upcoming schedule later. Off this draw, Blaine Valamont. Face off in the Evansville zone. This is play at the boards. Hasselstein crunches a player. Barber gives him a whack. Hasselstein and Barber looking at each other. Yeah, that's a big mismatch for Barber. Those two separate. Around the near side, a turnaround shot in front was blocked off. Far side, Harris against Swenson to the point, Maya. Quick shot gets through, saved by Billets. Rebound, Hasselstein takes it. This is back to center. Lane Valamont hands across. Jacob Barber from the center logo. Curls up the near side. Across the line with Harris. A little switch play, but it's offside on the play. Barber and Hasselstein discussion continues. Linesman chaperones those two, and the face-off will be outside of the zone. Now down to 7:31 to go in the first period. Shots 13-9 Birmingham. Thunderbolts take 2-1 lead on a goal by Matthew Barnaby. Zykov, Holton, and Jones back out for Evansville. Lubin and Stoy, the defenders, against Pietrowski, Jordan. 2 of the 3 forwards, Jorad and Johnson to the back ends. And Kolzicki running out the forward line. Jorad at the face-off, carries him up the near side, but didn't get far. Zykov inches it back out. Johnson flies it in from the center. Bill hands off for Matt Stoya. Handed off under pressure was Lubin, got it along to Jones. He takes the check from Jordan. Bowles on the forecheck. Far boards battle. Bowles take control. Johnson, this one sent away. Near side for Stoya. Against Pietrowski off the wall. Jorad off the glass. Russell Jordan on a wraparound chance. It's blocked. And a battle ensues in the goal crease. Play whistle dead. And the puck again took a weird hop off the end stanchions. Bill didn't know where it was for a brief moment, but recognized in time and posted up to make sure it didn't cross the goal line. Down to 6:59 to go in the first period. 2-1 Evansville to score. For Thunderbolt fans looking for more intel on Thunderbolts players and occasionally head coach Jeff Best, can do so at the live recordings of Thunderbolts Live. For details on the next recording, stay tuned to Thunderbolts Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you can't make it out, be sure to stay tuned to the Thunderbolts official YouTube channel for the show in its full recording, usually the next day. Harris, Davis, and Barber out for Evansville with Williams and Tyler Maya. Face off in the Evansville zone. Off the draw taken by Evansville. This is Helms up the near side and back to center it goes. Chased down by Williams at the Birmingham line. And now Tyler Maya. Mike Davis has had a tough weekend so far, and Davis across the line with it with Barber. Trying to move to the middle. Hands off Barber all alone in front, and he sends it through the crease. Almost getting back just in time, and then Maya can't hold the zone. Williams trying to move it along and does, but intercepted by Plevy. Here he comes into the zone, 3-on-1. Plevy near side. Swenson into the net. Shot gets through, and a save by Bry. Rebound poked into the corner. Swenson back for Selliff and along for Helms. Letty the shot off the inboards. Rich Letty, his second game with Evansville, has played a solid game. Plevy an intercept down low. Feeds up the middle. Swenson on the backhand. Can't shoot it. Helms does. He scores! Braden Helms, it's 3-1 Evansville. A shot through traffic by Braden Helms after the Bulls coughed it up multiple times. And a sneaker, a heat-seeking missile from Braden Helms finds its way into the back of the net. And Braden Helms extends the lead to 3-1. This goal at 13:48. And that goal, that'll be his fourth of the season for Braden Helms. That also lands that's his first goal since just after Christmas in Quad City. Get the exact goal count in a moment, but the Thunderbolts now lead it 3-1. And a whistle and an offside for Birmingham. That goal snaps an 8-game goal-scoring drought for Braden Helms. And the Thunderbolts have a 3-1 lead. That goal, 13:48. Swenson and Plevy get the assist, and that means Austin Plevy now has 48 points in the season. There's a lead of almost 20 points on the league lead in points this season among rookies. So 3-1 Evansville. Late first period of play. 2 unanswered goals for Evansville. Corson across the line. Goes into the far corner against Valamont. Under pressure from Jordan. Hanoun jumps in. Knocks the puck away. Hanoun down low. Handing off for Corson. Low to high. Past Lubin. Far points. Lubin curls it. Shoots one. Save Bry. No rebounds. And Valamont will grab an Barnaby and pull him away from goaltender Bry. Thunderbolts catching him with a shot count. Now only trail 14-12. It was a shaky start for Evansville. They had 6 shots against to start things off this game. And since the first goal of the game, Birmingham has 8 shots. Thunderbolts have 12. So Thunderbolts turning things around. Some improvements could be made on the defensive side of things, but certainly the score is in their favor. That's all really managed for the time being. Still lots of time to go, though. 5:29 left first period of play. The latest goal from Helms, after Matthew Barnaby made it 2-1. So always will recap the action after the first period of play, as well as SBHL Live video exclusive highlights. This is Selliff outside the zone. Well offside, so they'll dump it in. Bry hands up for Tyler Maya. My goodness. Here's Josh Harris back out of the zone with Davis. Harris will deflect this one to the far side corner. Barber around the boards. Harris near corner, banked it back to the point for Alex Johnson. Right side point, a wrister through a crowd that was blocked off by Plevy. Selliff trying to clear. This one is work deep. Josh Harris down low. Battling Stoya. Low to high back to Tyler Maya. Wrister through traffic off the end glass. This one hops down the side of the net. Mike Davis held to the outside. Harris low to high pass. Tyler Maya. Near side Johnson. This one deflects wide. Plevy on the loose puck. Able to move it along on a check to Derek Selliff. Bulls get a change going. Story, nice little spin around it and exit the zone. And then plays this one down ice to complete a change. Johnson regroups. Chased out by Zane Jones. Turning on the rocket boosters there. This one's taken back by Helms on the deflected puck in the Evansville zone. Now just over 4 minutes to play in the opening period. Thunderbolts leading 3-1. This is Carl Jorad. This out of play. Look out. And a fan will get a lucky souvenir. Down below us now is clean out, so the Thunderbolts get a power play. Carl Jorad got a great view of it up here. And at 15:54, you can tell how upset he is. Carl Jorad to lead game. Thunderbolts 1 for 1 and a chance to take a 3-goal lead. So after a really good start for Birmingham, not much going their way here. We'll take a quick timeout. Thunderbolts lead 3-1. Go on the power play after this.
We're WOW. We're for streaming, surfing, and gaming. We're for dog dudes and cat video ladies. We're for the tech savvy and the tech curious. We're for wonderful Wi-Fi and endless entertainment. We're for date nights, late nights, game nights. We're for every night. We're for bringing you high-speed internet, a helping hand, and a high five to top it all off. We're WOW, and we're for all.
Carl Jorad for delay of game at 15:54. Thunderbolts their second power play of the night. D'Amico Hanunez, Evansville's power play goal. That was 12 seconds into the first advantage. Zykov, Barnaby, Corson, Helms, and Stoya for Evansville. Winning it back is Barnaby. This is Helms from the points. Valamont, Maya, Barber, and Harris on the penalty kill for Birmingham. Corson from the corner back to Stoya. Ending off Helms. This shot blocked in front by Lane Valamont. Taken back by Zykov. Helms back down low, Barnaby. Goes back to the blue line, switches with Helms. Barnaby to the far half. He shoots one, deflects wide for Birmingham defenseman. Helms back into the corner. Stands Zykov, pressured by Maya. Around the boards, this one hops to the far side circle. Corson back to the point for Stoy under pressure. It's blocked out. Nice play by Harris, trying to get a 2-on-1 short-handed. Barber goes to the net. Harris on the puck. This one is blocked by Barnaby. Good recovery by Matthew Barnaby. Here comes Evansville back to the way. Matthew Barnaby. Cross the line near side. Goes into the corner. Looks to the front of the net. Saved by Bryan. The power move to the front. Corson near side corner against Alex Johnson. Russell Jordan as well. Taken by Helms. Moving back to the blue line. Knocked off the puck. Gets it back now. Corson near side boards. Corson from the hash marks to Helms. Far side Lubin from the blue line. Back to Helms. Now Corson again. Corson back to Helms, top of the near circle. Lubin and trouble handling the pass. Plays it back down low against Pieper. Corson moved along. Far boards, pressured away and taken back by the Bulls. Not out of the zone. Held in by Corson. Leads to Zykov for Barnaby. He missed off the end glass. What a keep by Noah Corson. Barnaby just missed. Zykov again on the loose puck. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Zykov to the front. Can't get a shot on goal. Jordan takes it and clears. Close call so far in this one. One shot on goal, but a couple really good chances that just missed. Here's Plovey. Into the far side corner. Swenson there first against Sam Williams. Those two go down. Plovey up the wall. Lubin far point. Final 5 seconds of the power play. Plovey from a bad angle. Can't look for a shot. Now hands off the side of the net for Derek Sulliff. Lubin takes a shot. Just wide. Open end. Plovey just missed with an open net. Swenson shot deflects away, taking back as we're back to even strength. Carl Jorad plays this one deep. This will be an icing on Birmingham. 1:50 to go in the first period. The Bulls catch some lucky breaks to avoid going down by 3. Plovey had a wide open net and just missed the far post. Puck probably was rolling. Again, this ice a little choppy. A lot of bounces in this game so far with all the action in the building. That's just a case where a bounce doesn't go Evansville's way for once this period. Off this draw with 1:50 to go. Turnaround by Holton, saved by Art Bry. Near side corner, Holton and Jones in there against 2 Bulls. Holton along the boards. Moved out to center. Turned back in by Ilatalo. Valamont hands it across from Maya. Under pressure, it's to the end boards. Valamont takes a check for Holton. Barber went down for a moment, lost an edge. Stallard up the boards, back to center. Asselson against Stallard. This one hits someone on the Birmingham bench and will get a stoppage. Face off at center ice, a minute 18 to go. The shot by Holton has not been counted on the shot count. So far, though, officially it's 14-13 the shot count for Birmingham. And 13 for Evansville, 3 goals on those 13 shots. And that third one was just a screen shot from Helms. Barnaby, a rep that somehow found the lane. And a great shot by D'Amico Hanoun on the power play. Again, we'll recap the action during our first intermission reports, where we take a look around the SPHL and beyond. A full slate on this Saturday night. Always the best night for hockey, Saturday night. Back in the Evansville zone in the regroup. This is D'Amico Hanoun. Got the scoring started. There's Corson across the line with a minute 5 to go. Rejected right back out, though. Good play by the Bulls defense. This one's played back in. Johnson right back out the center. Asselstein, Thunderbolts way offside. Asselstein clears it deep. Thunderbolts get a change going. 53 seconds to go in the opening frame. Evansville with a 3-1 lead. Casey Kolzicki hands it back to Jorad. Now for Stallard. Play deep in the Thunderbolt zone. Asselstein and Davis cancel out in the far corner. Loose puck taken by Hanoun. Off the boards, trying to clear. This one's banked along, rolls along, kept in by Johnson. This one is sent out, though, by Hanoun. He will go for a change. 30 seconds to go now here in the first period. Tyler Maya hands it across for Alex Johnson. J.M. Pietrowski. Now Golka. Across the line, far side, looks to the front. He shoots it wide. Misses for the right post. Back to center with 18 seconds to go. Tyler Maya corralling the Birmingham line. Pietrowski cycles back. Up the near side, it's off the skater Russell Jordan. Deep so no icing. Billett will play it himself around the near boards. Taken by Pietrowski. Down low. This is Jordan looking for a wraparound. Can't get on goal. Maya shoots. Saved by Billett with at the buzzer. Tyler Maya nearly cutting the lead of 1 at the horn. Just couldn't do it. And that'll end a very back and forth first period. The shots in favor of Birmingham 15-3. Brian Billett, the difference in goal. 14 saves on 15 shots. Art Bry 10 for 13. And the Birmingham Nets goal star of the goal for the Bulls. Hanoun, Barnaby, and Helms have the Evansville tallies. 3-1 Thunderbolts is your score through 20 minutes of play. We're going to go to timeout. When we return, a recap on this first period of play, as well as our look around the SPHL and beyond, and SPHL Live exclusive video highlights after these messages. 3-1 Evansville, back in a few minutes.
Back in 1919, a small printing company named Greenwell Chisholm set up shop in a modest building in Owensboro, Kentucky. Greenwell Chisholm has come a long way since then. We've grown from a local printer into a tri-state company doing custom media manufacturing on a national level. With the latest green printing technologies, we are capable of producing any print work that you might need. From catalogs to postcards, booklets to variable data projects, whether on our state-of-the-art Heidelberg presses or with new digital technologies. If you need your logo on anything else, such as clothing, banners, pins, or magnets, we can do that too. And don't forget our complete mailing and fulfillment services. One thing that has never changed throughout the years, commitment to quality, customer service, and pride in our work. Those standards are the same now as they were when Greenwell Chisholm opened its doors.
If you had a mission to protect the things that are most important, where would you start? Probably at home. Keeping what you eat, drink, and put on your body safe. Ensuring that the products that make your home cleaner and your family happier are easy to use and deliver what they promised. Then you would help others. Going to hospitals, healthcare facilities, and pharmacies around the world to help protect the medications healthcare professionals use to save their patients. All while keeping both patients and doctors safe while they work. Then you would look bigger, to where and how we live, helping to keep our buildings and transportation safe for those who use it, and improving the way we farm and grow the foods that feed us all. This is our mission at Berry. And to accomplish this, we partner with our suppliers, our communities, and the world's leading and emerging brands to protect all of our products, our health, and the way we live, so that we all may have a better tomorrow.
Are you going out tonight?
What? No.
But you have your coat on in the castle. And everyone's all dressed up.
Are they? Well, maybe it's laundry night. Something like that, probably.
And you're drinking Bud Light Platinum.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you. Just let's go quickly. Don't wait up. Bud Light Platinum.
Did you ditch him?
Oh, yeah. He doesn't have a clue.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Bud Light Platinum. Brewed for the night.
These go great with that outfit. Or try these Crocs. Roxy's more your style. Shoe Carnival, a surprise in store. They have so many Nikes here. What else do they have? Adidas too? She would look good with Converse. Shoe Carnival, a surprise in store.
At Firehouse Subs, subs are hot, hearty, and extraordinary. Every sub helps provide life-saving equipment for first responders. Nice, Jaws of life, Lisa. So more people eating at Firehouse Subs means more life-saving equipment donated to first responders. If you're gonna have a sub, have one that makes a difference. How's that taste, Jim? Introducing $4.99 choice subs. Choose from a medium turkey, ham, or roast beef. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs, save more lives.
When news happens, you want it when you want it and where you want it. And 14 News has made that easier now with our free channel on Roku. All of the day's big stories.
We start with an Evansville chase that ended with a car crashing into a garage.
With live coverage.
Evan Corbett joins us now live with video you'll only see here on 14 News.
From more places.
Live in Jasper, live in Gibson County, live in Madisonville.
Get the 14 News channel now free on Roku.
Evansville Thunderbolts hockey on SPHL Live, the Thunderbolts Radio Network in partnership with Fox Sports Evansville is presented by J. Alex Rain, TDS, the official team dentist of the Evansville Thunderbolts. By Rideouts Transmission Repair, Evansville's oldest transmission specialists. And by Acceptance Home Mortgage, the official broadcast stream presenting partner of the Evansville Thunderbolts. 3-1 Evansville as we are through 20 minutes of play here at the Ford Center. Ty Pecoraro with you as we go ahead and recap all of the action in a very wild, offensively, first period of play here at the Ford Center. Starting off, 2:56 in, a power play on the 12th second mark of that power play. 2:56 of the game. First shot, D'Amico Hanum, scoring his 7th of the season for Plevy and Selleff, makes it 1-0. The Bulls come back and tie, though. 8:07 in. Cole Stollard on a rush to the net from Golka and Jorad. Score the equalizer, much like last night. Much like last night as well. Thunderbolts would come back and take the lead right back. A minute and 11 seconds later, Matthew Barbie, an unassisted goal. An 180-degree play around from the far side boards around the net. A wraparound found its way in to make it 2-1. Then Derek Selleff gets the third goal, apparently. They changed it up. It was initially Braden Helms. Derek Selleff gets credit at 13:48. That's his 17th of the season from Helms and Swenson to make it 3-1. Brian Billett, 14 saves, 15 shots. Art Bry, tough night so far, 10 for 13. Power play stats, Evansville 1 for 2. Bulls yet to get a power play. Shots 15-13 in favor of the Bulls. Let's go and take a look around the SPHL and beyond, presented by the Edge Body Boot Camp. We start things off in Huntsville. Final score once again, 3-2 for the Havoc in overtime, and a goal by Scott Trask in overtime. After coming back and tying it up with 7 seconds to go in regulation time. Peoria leading Quad City by 2-0 score in Quad City after 1 period of play. Goals by Nick Neville and Mitchell McPherson, both on the power play. Rivermen lead 2-0. Macon is a 4-2 lead over the Knoxville Ice Bears. Down one is through 2. The Ice Bears in a bit of a slide as of late. Dylan Denemy, the lone tally of the second period, extending the lead to 4-2. And lastly, Pensacola Roanoke, they are still tied at 1 after 2 periods of play. The goals from the first period, both in the power play. Milan for Pensacola, Brandon Wallen for the Rail Yard Dogs in a low-scoring weekend series. In the FHL, after 2 periods, Danbury, Carolina, knotted up at 3. Elmira leads Columbus 4-2. Battle Creek is a 3-1 lead at Watertown in the second period. Mentor trails in Port Huron 6-1. And the Dashers lead Delaware 4-0 after 1. In the ECHL, final scores, Newfoundland 6-1 over Brampton. Maine 3-2 over Adirondack. Florida 5-2 over South Carolina. Indy 3-2 over Toledo. Utah 6-4 over Greenville. Second period, Atlanta 3-0 lead over Norfolk. Kalamazoo trails in Cincinnati 3-0. Orlando and Wheeling are tied at 2. Reading leads 6-2 after 1 in Worcester. Tulsa down 1-0 in Kansas City, and Wichita 4-1 lead in Allen after 1. Rapid City and Idaho take on in their matchup in a short period of time. In the NHL, we're skipping the American League for now. After 2 periods of play, the Jets lead St. Louis 3-0. Toronto, Ottawa tied at 1-2. Rangers still the 1-0 lead in the third period in Detroit. Dallas, New Jersey tied at 1 in the second intermission. Philadelphia leads Colorado 3-2 early third period. Chicago 1-0 lead in the desert in Arizona after 1. Vegas Golden Knights scoreless in Nashville after 1. Boston 1-0 lead in Minnesota after 1. Later on, Battle of Alberta, the Flames and Oilers. Kings taking the Ducks and the Sharks take on Tampa. Final scores from this afternoon. Sabres 2-1 overtime win against the Blue Jackets. Canucks win in overtime against the Islanders 4-3. And the Canadiens blank the Panthers 4-0. That's a look around the SPHL and beyond, presented by the Edge Body Boot Camp. When we return, SPHL Live exclusive video highlights of the first period of play. Stay tuned for the second period as well shortly thereafterward.
Orthopedic Associates is an outstanding group of professional physicians. I had a wonderful, wonderful doctor, wonderful nurses, wonderful therapists.
They remember your name and treat you like family.
I'm totally thrilled with the results.
I honestly never thought that this would be this good. I'm really happy with it. And I do advise people to come here because now I do things that I couldn't do 10 years ago.
We live in a right now on-demand world. That's why Deaconess puts fast, convenient healthcare at your fingertips. Make an appointment online for the immediate care you need. Anytime, anywhere. You can even choose a live video consult with a Deaconess Clinic provider on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Deaconess has the most options and locations for immediate care. Schedule now at deaconess.com. Only at Deaconess.
Septic and drain problems can hit your home or business at any time. That's why Joe Beard & Sons Corp. is here for you 24/7. That's right. No matter when your drains clog or your grease traps back up, even if it's 2 in the morning, emergency services are just a phone call away. We've been serving the community for over 65 years and have built a reputation of superior service at affordable rates. Put our experience to work for you and call today, 812-423-6616.
Did you hear that?
No, I don't hear anything.
I guess it was nothing.
We've got termites.
See, I told you we should have called SWAT Pest.
Got termites? Are you sure? If not, call the award-winning team at SWAT Pest. They're the professionals in helping create a safe environment where we work, live, and play.
Leave the face painting to the pros. A lot of fun for you, too, is your one-stop shop for face painting, balloon art, clowns and entertainment, and so much more. Contact Donna Shaner for your next party, outing, or event.
It's always a 3-day weekend at Golden Corral, featuring Fish Fry Fridays, Prime Rib Saturdays, and Carvery Sundays. 3 premium nights all year long. You can't beat 3-day weekends at Golden Corral, the only one for everyone.
Spending time together sometimes means doing nothing at all. Holiday Inn, we're there so you can be too.
Herb brined, fresh baked, and handcrafted with 100% clean ingredients. Just a few good reasons to give in to your cravings. Now delivering. Panera, food as it should be.
21-time nominated Grammy Award winner, Dwight Yoakam. Live in concert, February 27th, 7 p.m., Victory Theater. Tickets on sale now at Ford Center Ticket Office or VictoryTheater.com. Dwight Yoakam's latest bluegrass album, Swimming Pools Movie Stars. Available now. When you discover gem multiplier scratch-offs from the Hoosier Lottery, there's lots to uncover, including prizes up to $250,000. Hidden gems you could collect for instant cash prizes. And chances to find multipliers to boost your treasures. Plus, there are 4 exciting scratch-offs to choose from. What's mined is yours. So start your discovery with gem multiplier scratch-offs today. Hoosier Lottery. Imagine that.
This is where real fans sit. Up here, it's all about the camaraderie, the bond you build within your section. You can see it all, literally, like the game and the next county over, and my house in L.A., and the curvature of the earth. The oxygen may be light, but to those in Section 532, we say we get it. And like you, Courtyard is all about the game. I'm pretty sure that's Canada.
That's Mexico.
(3-1) Evansville, 20 minutes in the books so far at the Ford Center. I'm Ty Pecoraro. Let's go and take a look back at what was a very, very busy first period of play. Evansville striking first, but not after some big hits in the physical category. But there they would take a 1-0 lead, and a great shot by Tamika Hanoun on the power play, making it 1-0 in a setup from Austin Plevey. Big hit there from Braden Esselstein. Continues a physical period, as well as Noah Corson mixing up with Russell Jordan for a brief period. And then the Bulls tie it up. Great power and move by Cole Stoller ties it back up at 1. But the Thunderbolts regain the lead quickly. A minute and 11 seconds later, Matthew Barnaby, a wraparound goal, making it 2-1. And the heat-seeking missile from the point, deflected in by Derek Sulliff, will put the Thunderbolts up by a 3-1 score. 3-1 your score. Second period coming up next. Downstairs we go.
The New Harmony Inn offers a rejuvenating environment to relax and get away from it all. Looking for a lush environment to have your meeting? We offer group specials for any budget. The Red Geranium Restaurant is the perfect venue for all your parties. Close to home, but far from ordinary. Choose the New Harmony Inn Resort, located in historic New Harmony, Indiana, for your perfect romantic getaway, wedding, group conference, or event. Let us help you plan to the last detail. Make your reservation now at the New Harmony Inn. For more information, visit newharmonyinn.com today.
This is an ethane molecule. It's made up of tiny carbon and hydrogen atoms. Amazing things are possible when you cause a reaction and change the molecular structure by adding heat, pressure, and maybe a catalyst. Because you get materials that can be used to make things like medical supplies that are advancing healthcare, food packaging to keep food fresh longer, lighter vehicles so they go further and use less fuel. Combine it with some more materials, and the sky's the limit. Working with these molecules, the men and women of LyondellBasell are advancing a world of possibilities. LyondellBasell, advancing possible.
Character lives in the little things, in the details everyone else overlooks, the choices you make when no one is watching. Why would banking be any different? Every day at Old National Bank, financial expertise, volunteerism, and passion for client service intertwine to make our communities better. That's our purpose as a community bank. Learn more about what we do and why at oldnational.com/realpurpose. Old National Bank, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
Lewis Black, It Gets Better Every Day Tour. And for those cynics who don't think it gets better every day, well, I'm coming to your town with a new show, and it doesn't get any better than that.
April 19th, 7 p.m., Victory Theater. Tickets are on sale now at Ford Center Ticket Office or Ticketmaster. Lewis Black, It Gets Better Every Day Tour.
Lewis Black reminding you, I'll see you in April.
Welcome back, everybody. Almost set to go for the second period of play. Thunderbolts in front by a 3-1 score. Tommy Pickerell with you once again as we get ready to go for this second period of play. Thunderbolts a little slow out of the gates, but held their ground, tied it up. Well, Birmingham tied it up shortly thereafter. The Thunderbolts took a lead. And then the Thunderbolts taking control shortly thereafter. Another flurry from Birmingham, and they lead 3-1 as a result. Once again, the goals from Hanoun to start things off. Barnaby to take a second lead, and Derek Soft the redirection goal. Birmingham goal from Cole Stollard. Shots on goal, 15-13 for Birmingham. Through 20 minutes of play. Without shooting their opponent this year. Birmingham is 4-4-2. When outshot, Thunderbolts are 3-10-4. Or excuse me, 10-6-4. There's Evansville been outshot. Of course, he's not really a telltale factor, but certainly an interesting one regardless. Underway in the second period of play. Hanoun hands it back to Matthew Stoya. Tamiko Hanoun, who got the scoring started just short of 3 minutes in. Brandon Lubin for Hanoun. And it back to Lubin. Once again playing his 116th game as a member of the Evansville Thunderbolts. Second all-time behind Frank Schumacher. 11 games short of that record number. This one's playing down ice. No icing as Corson's there first against Golzicki. Corson trying to get back to the points. Intercepted. Nice feedback. Taken back by Hanoun. Helms can't move it forward. It's deflected back to Rich Letting. Playing his second game with the Thunderbolts. 5-year pro veteran. Remember, formerly Pensacola and Knoxville in the SPHL, as well as Berlin and Dayton in the FHL. Huffnagel far boards, played it down low. Rich Letting getting to it first. Slow start in the second period as we're a minute in. Johnson goes back for it. Alex Johnson off the far side from Harris. Down low, Billett stops it down. Will play it away from Davis to the far boards. Row the boards back to center. Swenson deflected under the stick of Barnaby. 2-on-2 to the Birmingham zone. Had to hop off the stick to the near side. Gets back to it against Valamont. Very speedy Matthew Barnaby. And on the forecheck again, takes control against Valamont. And stripped away once again. Nearly taken it back a second time. But Valamont holds on, takes it up ice for Davis. This one played along the inboards. Bill it again, stops it down. Around the boards, but stopped down the corner by a Bulls. Forechecker was Harris. Far side points. Here is Drorad. Back for Harris. Back to Drorad at the point. Near point for Maya. Moving along the line. Now to the near side, Drorad takes the shot. Pat save built with the toe of the pad. Taken back by Helms. He will loft it back to center. This is Sullivan. Nice pass. Swenson. Jostled off the stick. Catches up to it. Sullivan to the net. Couldn't get there in time. Not sure if it hits. Brian Knox. Stoya far point. This one's banked along the glass and deep. Swenson down low against Maya. Plevy. 2 points tonight for Austin Plevy. Both assists. This one's hit through the goal slot. Far side taken back by Drorad. Into the neutral zone with it. Plays it to the Evansville line. Stoya settles it down. Trying to get through the crowd center. Taken back by Davis. He's onside. 3-on-2. Cannon Peeper in the middle for Barber on the near side. Pass to the middle. Couldn't get a shot away. One pass too many. Swenson back to the neutral zone. Valamont back against Zykov. Plevy takes it at center. From the neutral zone across the line. Far side. Takes the check. Ducked away from most of it. This was thrown by Cole Goka. Lubin. Bad angle shot blocked by Valamont. As Plevy was in front of the net, would have been a dangerous chance it had gone through. Near side Plevy from the points. Can't hold the zone. Chased by Kolzicki. Hands it back to Helms. Banks into the zone again. Taking it back by Valamont. Right back up for Kolzicki. 3 minutes gone in this second period of play. Jones runs over a Bull player on a check. And that was Cannon Peeper as he was poking at the puck. Zane Jones a couple really good hits. Holton near side. Slashed out by Kolzicki. Keeps going into the corner. Chased away. Holton near side. Shoots it over the glass. Into the play. Off the end innings. Face-off will stay inside. It will be ruled off a Birmingham stick. 3:21 gone. Second period, one shot for Evansville and none for Birmingham yet. As a shot that Bill had stopped was going wide. Jones, Zykov, Holton, Asselstein, and Helms on the 5-man unit for Evansville. Once again, 3:21 into the second period. Thunderbolts in front by a 3-1 score. Goal Stollard. Off the draw, Pietrowski rather one back to Asselstein. This one rolls on goal. Oh, Bry not taking any chance. Covers up for a face-off. Aaron Huffnagel out there has bounced around numerous times this season. Had trials of Roanoke and Fayetteville. Was with the Ice Bears last season. Seems to have found some stable ground for the time being in Birmingham. Off this draw, Zykov can't hold the zone. Back to Helms at center. One's playing deep in the zone. Zykov lost his helmet, goes back to the bench to avoid a penalty. Taken up by Jorad, dropped off. Now Pietrowski at the near side. Blocked off by Esselstyn, the Evansville line, and reversed a hit thrown by Pietrowski. As Pietrowski took the worst of that collision. Back and across the right side, Cole Scholar tries to power the net again. Billup makes the save. Rebound sent wide. And this one off the side of the net is covered. Now we get something going. Esselstyn and Russell Jordan, two very willing combatants. Linesmen get in there quickly. You've not seen a whole lot of rough stuff this weekend. We've seen the occasional scrum. Usually this has been the worst of it. And Esselstyn plays with a very large chip on his shoulder. In fact, a whole bag of chips, to coin a phrase. He is not one to decline to get into a mix of things. 6'2", 220 pounds, Braden Esselstyn. And brought in from the Watertown Wolves about a month ago. Has filled a solid role for the Thunderbolts in his time here in Evansville so far. Lubin, Plivey, Sulliff, Swenson, and Jones for this defensive zone draw on the Evansville ends. Thunderbolts and Birmingham. Two shots of Thunderbolts, one for Birmingham. Thunderbolts take control and come up 2-on-2. It's Swenson and Sulliff across the Bulls line. From the right circle, this one is sent away off our try. On a low velocity wrister. This one behind the net now. Pressuring away Valmont and Swenson and Sulliff. This one is stuck along the backside of the net, taken back by Barber. Jacob Barber up ice near side. To the neutral zone across the Evansville line. Feed to center, connecting, Harris to drop. One pass too many. Davis trying to take it away. And taken away now the Thunderbolts. Plevey stumbling. Carries across line with Swenson and Sulliff. Plevey for Sulliff between the skates. Back the line, carried out by Birmingham, 2 against 2. And a pair coming back. Harris drops at Barber along the wall. Couldn't get the shot on goal as he went for the deke and lost control. Swenson clears. Approaching the 5-minute mark of this second period. Still 3-1 Evansville. Jorad's lead. Both sides just change. Worked in deep by Cannon Pieper. Golka against Helms. Far corner, Kolzicki back to the points. Jorad hands it off up the wall for Kolzicki. Turnaround shot through the goal crease. Near side boards, Johnson moving up in the play. Going into the corner. Looking to the front. Hands it off into the far corner for Cannon Pieper. Pieper goes behind the net. Now in the backhand. Trying to get to the front of the net. Knocked down cleanly by Brandon Lubin. Now battling the near side boards. This is Pieper again. Cross corner. Kolzicki behind the net. Pressured by Helms. Low to high pass. Trorak can't handle it. It's all the way down. Thunderbolts hauling them to the outside. This one's Art Bry controlling and handing off for Johnson. Chased out. He lost control of the puck. Good play by Johnson to maintain it. Send it back to center. As Jones was swooping in and intercept. Jones lets it go into the zone. Johnson back again. Up the far boards. Bench side. Gets it back to the Evansville line. Helms takes it back. Late pass for Corson across the line. 1-on-1. He shoots. Glove save. Art Bry. Big save by Art Bry. Keeps it a 2-goal game. We are 5:49 gone. Second period of play. Back in a moment. 3-1 Evansville.
La Quinta presents How to Win at Business. Step 1. Suck on and point decisively with the arm of your glasses. It is no longer eyewear. It is your wand of business wizardry. Abracadabra. You've just gone from invisible to invincible. Step 2. Before your meeting, choose La Quinta, the only hotel where you can redeem loyalty points for a free night instantly, so you can prepare to win at business. Book now at lq.com.
.549 gone, second period of play. Face-off in the Birmingham zone. Shots in this period, 2 for the Thunderbolts and 3 for Birmingham. Relatively even start to this period. And not much in terms of grade A high-quality scoring chances. Forced down by 2. That's not a very favorable situation for Birmingham. Of course, that being said, still a lot of time in this game to escalate things slowly to a favorable pattern. Pietrowski, hard check by Esselstyn as he moved the puck along. Stallard into the Evansville zone. Down low against Helms. Evansville taking the body off in here. Russell Jordan down low. Shot was sent wide. Not sure if Bill got a piece of it. Near point, Maya. Hands it off. Pietrowski moving to the middle. This pass across was tipped. Valamont far side. Takes a hard hit from Noah Corson. Hasselstein again against Russell Jordan. Way things shape up. Could see a scrap sooner than later as Corson plays along. So right now, Birmingham doesn't even have the physical edge in things right now. Barnaby on the forecheck. Pietrowski moves it along. From center logo, it's Stallard. As Birmingham's goal will float this one to the end boards. Hasselstein there first. Birmingham gets a change going up the boards. Barnaby trying to send it to center. Barber got a piece of it. Played it back to the Evansville line. Braden Hasselstein plays this one down. This will be an icing on Evansville. There's no recipient on that letter pass from Hasselstein. 6:46 now gone in the second period. For Thunderbolts fans looking for a unique way to enjoy Thunderbolts away game watch parties, get used to it. Thunderbolts away game watch parties, rather, instead of watching just online. Presented by Bud Light. For details on the next away game watch party, stay tuned to Thunderbolts social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Off the draw, Harris winning the draw. Jorad out the face-off, up the end glass. Davis lost control of it, didn't know where it was, and now Corson carries up 1 against 3. Across the Birmingham line, holds up at the half wall, waiting for help while Evansville changes. Will finally send to the inboards, taken back by Birmingham. Barber hands off. Jorad carries. Swenson lost his stick, and here comes Barber up the near side. Across the line with Harris in close vicinity, patted away on the bad angle shot by Billets. Clevey back to the way. Sullivan Swenson with him. Swenson up the near side against Valamont. Valamont held his ground. It's rolled to the near side corner. This one's back to the line. Lubin the hold in. Swenson on the half wall. Now to Plevey. Pass to the middle to Flex. It's to the far side corner. And on it, it's Mike Davis. Fan of the pass on the backhand. Now carries up the near side. Into the neutral zone now. And across the Evansville line against Brandon Lubin. Or Matt Stoya. Stoya takes him out of the play. Good hard clean hit. And now the other way is Plevey as Davis slow to get back up. Plevey has numbers with him across the Birmingham line. Feeds the trailer. Swenson in the middle. Hands it back for Stoya. Can't get a shot away. Near circle handed off for Swenson. Now Plevey. From the point, a man in front sets up. This one blocked by Harris with Swenson camped down in front of the nets. Williams gets it as Evansville changes again. Plevey in the forecheck tries to bide some time. And Valamont will move it up. It coughed up to Zane Jones in a battle with Stallard. Jones wins the battle. Near hash mark, Stallard goes right back in and takes it away. Lane Valamont. Up the near side, he hits it to Stallard across the Evansville line. Left side against Helms. Stallard down low against Helms, who takes him to the boards. Stands side, cover the handoff. Didn't know where the puck went. Turned over. It's Pieper to the front. No shot, but it rolled on goal, and it's frozen up by Brian Billets. 8:30 now gone here in the second period of play. St. Jones not on the scoreboard yet, but has thrown some big hits. Braden Hasselstein, a much similar assessment of his game tonight. Shots down this period, 4 for 2. In favor of the Birmingham Bulls, even at 17 in this game so far. Actually, I should correct myself. It's 4 for the Thunderbolts and 2 for the Bulls. I forget, and Evansville trailed in the shots entering the period. Regardless, it's still very even. Second period of play. Cannon Pieper. Far side corner. Holton around the far side. Russell Jordan off the wall, glared up by Brian Billets. And a little extra afterward. Letty's in there against Pieper, Huffnagel, and another Thunderbolts in the mix as well. Linesman get in there. $11:19 to go. Now second period as we approach the halfway point of this contest. No penalties or goals so far here in the second period. All action has been in the first on the score sheet. More penalties and 4 goals. Evansville's been on the power play twice. Birmingham has not been on the power play yet. Off this draw, the Bulls win it, but it's out of the zone. Chased down by Johnson, all the way back at the Birmingham line. Tips it down ice, starting on a piece of it, so no icing. Elms there first along the Evansville end boards. Flying check and missing was Kolzicki. Golka against Hanoun, taken by Barnaby. Hands off for Corson. Noah Corson, across the Bulls line, far side, feeds Hanoun. On the backhander, trying to set it to the front, no one there. Deflected away by a Bulls stick. Russell Jordan around the far side for Kolzicki. Back to the neutral zone, taken by Rich Letty. Rich Letty from the red line. just barely missing the linesman. Places one of the inboards. Corson against Maya down low. Thunderbolts take the opportunity to change 3. Taken back by Birmingham. This is Kolzicki. Now Golka around the end glass. Bill getting a piece of it. Stoya will get to in the far corner. Moved along to Lubin. Handing off for Barnaby. Nearly under pressure. Now it's taken back by Stoya. Back to the red line. Worked down ice. Corson was tied up, so no icing. Art Bry will take the loose puck and cover up. Now 15 seconds shy of this second period of play. And the game as a whole still 3-1 Evansville the shot or goal count. And 17 aside are your shots. Birmingham has that top line out again. That's Harris, Davis, and Barber with Jorad and one of the two defensemen. Yeah, it looks like Sam Williams. It is. Levy Ilitalo with Sulliff and Lubin into Stoya. Thunderbolts control the draw. Sulliff from the Jansen and nearly to the front of the net. Ilitalo had an open net, but he was tied up. Here's Williams for Birmingham. Cross to Evansville line. Near side shot blocked by Lubin. Lubin blocks another chip shot. Now it's taken by Plevy up the near side. Sulliff trying to clear. Can't do it. Harris on the point. Laid it across. Jorad shot. This one hits something and goes wide. That one nearly bounced into the net too. Another shot saved, Bill, and another rebound wide. And it caroms all the way out, says Mike Davis. Looked to the Raptors for a moment. He can't believe he missed it. Bulls recollect. 9:32 to go in the second period. Barber for Valamots. Again, the puck really bouncing up there in this game as this one's iced by Birmingham. And the Thunderbolts are utilizing this very real home ice advantage. 9:24 to go. Second period of play. Thunderbolts lead is still 3-1.
Beautiful, spacious skies. Purple mountains. And amber waves. For more than 70 years, Shelter Insurance has protected families as they've lived, laughed, and loved all of life's beauty. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see David Cordray in Princeton or Rick Koberstein in Evansville.
9:24 to go, second period of play. 3-1 the score for Evansville. That's where we started the second period. When leading after one period, Thunderbolts are 5-0-1 this season. When trailing after one, the Bulls are 1-6-2. At the very least, the Bulls have stopped the bleeding. That was going on for a good stretch of the first period. Off this draw, taken by Birmingham. We got a penalty upcoming. It looks like it's on Evansville. And you knew you were going to see a penalty in Evansville at some point, considering they haven't taken any through the first half of the game. And for Birmingham, that'll likely mean a power play for them. So an offensive zone penalty on Zane Jones, it appears, for tripping at 10:40. So now the Bulls get a chance to get back within one. And the Bulls, who were 0 for 5 last night in the power play, 7th best in the league, 16.2% scored on this year. Evansville's penalty kill has been not necessarily a weak point, but has been one of their lesser well-performed areas. 80.2% kill off, 9th in the league. Off the draw, it's Davis. Now Harris. 10:40 of the second period. Jones for tripping. This is Harris back to Valamont, center points. Near corner, Harris tries to sit it in front. Bouncing puck, freed up by Sulliff. Loose puck, they score! Jacob Barber scores, and it's a 3-2 game. And that was what the doctor ordered for the Birmingham Bulls. A relatively even period throughout, and then the Bulls get a power play chance. And Jacob Barber, who is a very dangerous offensive weapon, finds the back of the nets on a loose puck. And it's a one-goal game and a much-needed tally for Birmingham. Not much that Bill could do on that one, and that goal at 10:57 makes it a one-goal game. That is Barber's 16th goal of the season. And he entered tied for 7th in power play goals with 4 entering tonight. That's his 5th power play goal of the season. So just like that, both sides strike early in their power play chances. Birmingham right back in it. Not that they were ever out of it. So Birmingham will try to build on this, now only down by a single goal. Thunderbolts will try to regain the pressure and momentum in this one. It's been a relatively quiet period. Here's Golka down low. Around the near side boards, it looks like a power play still. Golka to the front, deflected as wide by Pietrowski. And this shot off the end glass. And Hanoun will try to work it out of the zone. Taken back by Helms. This is Rich Letty. Barnaby 1-on-1 against Maya, far side corner. This one rolls on goal, covered up by Bry long enough. Didn't actually have it covered up, but it looked like he did, therefore whistle blows. 8:20 left to go here in the second period of the goal. 10:57, Barber 16th and 5th of the power play has made it a 3-2 hockey game. That goal assisted by Josh Harris and Lane Valmont. So Birmingham 1 for 1 tonight and 1 for 6 on the weekend. Face off right side of Art Bry. Shots in the period. Birmingham has 4. Evansville has 4 as well. Levy and Harris for the face-off. One back for the Thunderbolts. It's Matt Stoy from the line. This shot snared down as it went all the way through. So right now, the Thunderbolts have not had a lot of pressure going their way in this period compared to the first period. And now we'll see if that goal gets them going a bit. But certainly that provided a big jump. You can see the Bulls bench celebrating, but off the draw, Swenson couldn't get a shot away, but nearly had a chance. Bry covers up. I mean, the Bulls bench just erupted when Barber put the puck home, and certainly that was a huge goal for Birmingham. Counts as a shot on goal for Swenson, so shots even at 19 aside here in this game. Off the draw, this rolls toward the net again, but taken back by Johnson before it gets there. Alex Johnson arced back to center. Matt Stoya knocks it down and carries. Lubin up the near side. Plovey ducks away from a check of the Evansville line. Swenson inside the Birmingham line against Valmont now. Double teamed. Self trying to free it up, but taken back by Johnson. Up the stick of Davis and back to center. Plovey will take it back. Hand it off to Brandon Lubin. This passes. Lubin just missed a hit from Josh Harris, excuse me. Not to be confused with Junior Harris of the Quad City Storm. Davis and Stoya. Down low in the Evansville end. Davis comes up with it. Goes to the net and sends it just wide. Near side Barber. Down low Davis. This one goes to the goal slot, taken by Swenson. Maybe a lead for Sullivan, and he has no lane. Feeds it up for Sullivan for the far side boards. Bad angle. He shoots, saved by Bry. He ties up behind the net with Maya. Puck rolls to the near side corner. Pass to the point is out of the zone. Race back for Asselstein in front of the Bulls bench. Jamie Hicks upset with one of the linesmen as he's passing by. As Asselstein will work the puck. Challenged, and Helms will turn up the near side boards. This one hops in the air, back to center, Sam Williams. So bounces all the way to Braden Asselstein again. Here's Jones up the near side, gets around the defender, across the line with Zykov, right circle. A man goes to the net. This one rolls to the crease. Jones can't put it home with a massive pile up in front. Near side boards, Maya against Holton. 1-on-2 as Holton is now triple teamed. Zykov standing by. Jones watching as well for the puck. This one worked to the point, held in by Asselstein. Sent back to the corner boards. Now in the half wall, it's Holton. Same spot he was tied up earlier. Now in the corner, Zykov. Try to turn it for Jones. Going to get a shot as he was tied up, then goes into the boards. Jones wanting a call, none coming. Pieper up the boards for Huffnagel. The Bulls escape the zone. This is led up for, it looks like Cole Stout will take the check while moving the puck from Helms. Thunderbolts going to back in the row end. Stoya for Hanoun. Things starting to open up again. Back to center. Barnaby picked back to Helms. Set up the shot on the current go-ahead goal back in the first period. That was deflected in by Sullivan. Johnson hands off. Gets it right back in the Bull zone. 5:46 to go. Lone goal so far this period belonging to Jacob Barber on a power play a few minutes ago. 3-2 Evansville the score. Braden Helms behind his own net up the near side for Hanoun. Gets it back to center. Down ice, Corson went down on a mutual collision with the Bulls defender. Therefore, no penalty. Carl Jorat. Pietrowski through the neutral zone. Corson trying to stop him down. And across the Evansville line is Jordan, handing out Pietrowski back into the corner. As Hanoun lays out Pietrowski. Jordan far side, double team. Man slid all the way to the boards. That was Barnaby. Stoya now under pressure from Golka and Jordan. Barnaby gets right back into the fray. Jordan on the puck, far side half wall, hands it back to the point. Johnson holds, plays it back into the corner for Golka. Battling Stoya. Stoya worked it free for a moment against Piotrowski. It is Barbie, able to move it along. However, not out. Good keep by Russell Jordan. Golka now. Hands off, finds Barber. St. Billet. Rebound, just missed wide. My goodness, what a chance. Barber again, the drop off near side. Harris back to the point. Lane Valamont across. Bulls threatening. This one off the end wall. Barber from behind the net. Hands off. St. Billet off Harris, and the whistle goes. Birmingham gets back within one, looking for the equalizer. 3-2 Thunderbolts, 4:32 left in the second.
Whether you're rooting for boneless wings, cheering for chicken fingers, or betting that there's plenty of extra sauce, nothing goes better with tailgating than the fresh, made-to-order flavor of Zaxby's. And never miss a moment of action. Order ahead on Zaxby's.com or use our app to skip the wait and get your flavor when you want it. Zaxby's, the official chicken of sports fans.
4:32 to go here in this second period of play. Thunderbolts with a 3-2 lead. The goal by Barber, 10:57. A power play goal from Harrison Valamont has made a 3-2 game, and the Bulls have been pressing ever since. Barber's 16th of the season and his 6th on the power play. Rather, his 5th on the power play this season. Makes it a one-goal game, and that top line back out again. Barber, Harrison, Davis finally connecting. Now they're looking for an equalizer. Back to the point, Maya holding up the face-off win. Maya again from the far point. This one taken back in the deflection. Brandon Helms the other way. Across the line, near circle. His shot saved by Bry. Rebound to the far boards. Big hit by Helms on Barber. Letty plays it back in. Bry will try to settle for Valamont. Taken back by Swenson, though. Valamont chased out. This one recovered, but taken back by Helms now in a deflection. Austin Plumby from the blue line. Hands it off, but blocked off by the skate of Davis, trying to get through. Brandon Helms up the ice. Gets to the Evansville zone, poked off by Helms, gets it right back, goes down low, try to power the net, loose puck, is stopped at the goal line by Billet. What an effort by Mike Davis. The other way goes Swenson, tied behind the Evansville net, but play continues. Swenson near side from the corner boards now. Essentially a 4-on-4 where the two of the players catch up. That looks like Jordan and Helms. Here's Plumby on the puck. Plumby back to the point for Letty. 3.5 to go, second period of play. Plumby near boards. Now for Sulliff. Finds Plumby. A backhander saved by Bry. Sulliff finding Plumby, moving up the slot, and a backhander just couldn't get enough on it. And Bry gets it with the glove. Face-off stays in the Bull zone. 3:21 to go in this second period. Shots are even at 21 in the game. And the shots are 8-6 in favor of Evansville, with Birmingham the lone tally this period. That's the way this game has gone. Evansville trailing the shots in the first period, not by much, but they have the 3-1 goal count to show for it. This time it's the Bulls with a few less shots, but have the goal to show. Yeah, it's all about quality over quantity in terms of shots, of course, and all about the quantity and quality for goals. Off this draw, Zykov Holton near boards. Back to center, Brandon Lubin. Flips it, far side glass. Down low, taken by Johnson with the handoff from Mark Bry. Was that a very good second period. It stopped all 8 shots so far this frame. Alex Johnson for Huffnagel. Had trouble handling the pass and lost it. Lubin back the other way for Jones on a pressure. Gets around Johnson in the zone. A 1-on-1. Johnson on a mission. Got to the net, but stopped by Bry as it rolled on goal, not a shot. In its own right. 2:48 to go now, second period. The face-off stays in the Evansville Birmingham zone. And hold up for a second. Stan Zykov is coming over. He was coming over for a stick, but we do get a penalty on Birmingham. It's a slashing call on Alex Johnson, drawn by Zane Jones. So the Thunderbolts 1 for 2. Get a chance here to reestablish a 2-goal lead late in the period. Alex Johnson for slashing at 17-12. And Alex Johnson, member of the Two Hawks Club from back in Brewster. Old buddy of mine. Face off left side of our Bry. Plevy, Sullivan, Swinson, Lubin, and Hanoun. Off the draw, one back to Lubin. Across. A shot off the back bar, off the crossbar by Hanoun. It didn't go in, I should clarify. But D'Amico Hanoun hitting the crossbar in that shot. Play back in by Evansville. Valamont trying to work it along out with Barber, Harris, and Maya on the penalty kill. Got to watch those shorthanded chances for those two, especially. Austin Plevy, near side, Sullivan. Lubin the lineup, had save, rebound, and Plevy just couldn't get there in time. Sullivan again, near side. Down low for Plevy. Back to the point for Lubin. Hit the post last night. This is Plevy again on the half wall. Plevy walking, hash marks. Side of the net deflect away. Sullivan gets it back in the corner. Minute 15 to go in the power play. Sullivan to the point. Lubin, shot, save, Bry, out of play it goes. 1:11 to go in the penalty to Johnson. 1:59 left in the second period of play. And again, 2 shots on this power play so far. Both sides change. Zykov out with Barnaby. Helms, it appears. Corson and Stoya. Birmingham sends up Pietrowski, Jorak, Kolzinski, and Jordan. Right side of Bry for this draw. Barnaby against Pietrowski. Barnaby the face-off win, but a false start on the draw. So have to put a couple seconds back on the clock. Referee Trevor Wolford goes over to make sure. And again, this has been a very well officiated game and very good weekend. Trevor Wolford, again, the referee this weekend, has done a very good job. Lions and Will Glick, Brandon Uzrak, they've also done a good job. Off this draw, Brandon Helms controlling, but got a penalty upcoming on Evansville off the hop. It is a high sticking penalty, and that's going to make it 4-on-4. So that does it for the power play. It's Stan Zykov, who I thought was going to the box earlier, does indeed go. 2 and a minor by its indication. 11 minute 8 of 4-on-4 time. That's a good break for Birmingham. So it'll be a 52-second abbreviated power play for Birmingham, which, if no one scores on either penalty, would extend to the first 4 seconds of the third period. So Corson, Stoya, Barnaby, and Helms for Evansville, Golka, Stollard, Maya, and Jorat for the Bulls. Minute 56 to go. Zykov for high sticking. Second penalty on the Thunderbolts in this period of the game. Barnaby finds the puck down low. Nice little move to get past Stollard. That steers back to regroup. Can really move the puck, Matthew Barnaby. Hands off for Stoya. Corson up the left side. Against Jorat. Corson on the move. He shoots, and he, not sure if Brian got a piece of it, but it went just wide. Corson from the point. Goes and shoots one. That one it gets through and a save by Bry. 39 seconds left in the penalty to Alex Johnson. Minute 27 to go in the second period. A 3-2 Evansville lead. Lone goal from Barber about halfway through. Birmingham is 1 for 1 in the power play, so certainly they have scored in these situations. Levy, Selef, Stoy, and Helms out now for Evansville. This face-off right side of Bry. Kolzinski, Pietrowski, Maya, 3 of the 4 for the Bulls, along with Blaine Valamont. Levy wins the draw, but under pressure taken by Kolzinski. 1-on-1 now against Matt Stoya. Kolzinski gets around Stoya. Great diving poke check. And the rebound sent aside. Maya had it poked away. Thunderbolts converge while Billet regroups and take it right back. Great diving play by Matthew Stoya prevents a almost breakaway chance for Pietrowski. Riley Kolzinski. Levy plays it back down low for Derek Sullivan. Minute 5 to go in the period. 18 seconds till the Bulls go in the power play. Levy 1-on-1 trying to steal it away against Kolzinski now. Finds possession. Here is Sullivan front. Could have handled the pass. Bounced over his stick. Far side boards now. 53 seconds to go. Good hard clean hit by Sullivan. Puck taken back by Talamaya. Now back to power play for 52 seconds. Alex Johnson on the box will go to the bench. Here is Pietrowski playing off the end boards. It ricochets several times. Davis and Swenson be up in the far corner. This is the second power play for the Bulls. They're 1 for 1. Jordan has it as Jorad nearly got it to the front of the net. Here's Harris far point. Tees one up, deflected, saved by Billet on the redirected front. Big save by Brian Billet. Near side boards at 25 to go in the period. This is Jorad on the near point. Lays it across for Harris, far circle, he shoots. Another deflection was blocked in front. This one's cleared by Helms with 17 seconds to go. Bry comes up to play into the near circle. This is Barber with it. 10 seconds left in the period across the line near side. Barber gets it through and a save by Billet, no rebound. And now we get Helms mixing up with Russell Jordan in the goal crease. with 5.6 seconds to go in the period and 9 seconds left in Zykov's penalty. So there'll be at least one more face-off to the right side of Brian Billett. Shots on goal. Evansville has 9. Rather, they have 11. The Bulls have 10. Brayden Helms going to the net in discussions with Trevor Wolford. Pleading his case. Face-off will be in the Evansville zone. Again, no penalties on the play. Once again, we'll recap the action in the second period during our second intermission recap, as well as SPHL Live exclusive video highlights. 5.6 seconds left to go in the period. Face-off right side of Brian Bill. One shot on goal so far in this power play. Jordan and Holton for the draw. Big face-off here. Off the draw, Holton the tie-up. Off the end boards. This one is set aside, and that'll do it for this second period. Oh, we got low-bridged. Russell Jordan went for a low bridge on Brayden Helms. Didn't go all, but my goodness. And luckily, he didn't execute to its full extent, but that was a very dangerous looking check. Nonetheless, that is how we round out this second period of play. 3-2 after the goal scores as Jacob Barber has the lone tally in this second period that made it a 1-goal game. Shots on goal final in the 2 periods of play so far. 25 for the Bulls, 24 for Evansville. Thunderbolts with a 11-10 shot advantage in the second period. Brian Billett so far, 23 saves and 25 shots. Art Bry, 21 for 24, stopped all 10 shots he faced, all 11 shots he faced in the second period. We're going to go back to timeout. When we return, we'll have a recap of the action in the second period of play, as well as a look around the SPHL and beyond this busy Saturday night. 3-2 Evansville after 2 periods of play.
Now only at Domino's for $7.99 each, you can carry out all 5 crust options with any 3 toppings. Sometimes large foldable Brooklyn-style crust is a perfect fit. Or carry out any of our 5 crusts for just $7.99 every day, only at Domino's. Now only at Domino's for $7.99 each, you can carry out all 5 crust options with any 3 toppings.
Yeah, I don't do gluten.
Right. Try adding gluten-free crust to the invite list. Or carry out any of our 5 crusts for just $7.99 every day, only at Domino's.
Check in at Lucas Oil Center and check out a new way to get your oil changed. It's not just the leather couches, coffee bar, or free Wi-Fi. It's an all-inclusive resort for your car.
This is your one-stop auto service and car wash oasis.
While here, you and your car get pampered with the Lucas Oil experience.
High-tech service, higher octane staff, the highest grade products at an affordable price. Oh, and one word describes the full-service car wash: awesome. Race in to Lucas Oil Center on North Green River Road, where the wait isn't quite long enough.
At Sledgehammer Printing, we offer screen printing, embroidery, spirit wear, uniforms, and more. Whether it's an individual one-piece order, uniforms for your ball team, or a 10,000-piece corporate order, we can handle all your custom apparel needs.
A Cookies by Design cookie is certainly grand. They're made to be special and made by hand. Perfect for clients and associates too. If you need a unique gift, they'll make one for you. A company logo or seasonal theme. The perfect gift for the whole team. But cookies are not the only thing they make. You will also delight in their gourmet cupcakes. Arrangements with both are stunning to see. Give thanks to colleagues, partners, and family. Order in-store or from the website. A cookie to all, and to all a great bite. Cookies by Design. Holiday delivery available.
Getting a mortgage can be overwhelming. You need someone who will look out for your best interests. As Evansville natives, senior loan officers Alan Presley and Tyler Norenbrock are proud to help you establish your roots with a mortgage from Ruoff Home Mortgage. Call Alan or Tyler or visit online today.
We're WOW. We're for streaming, surfing, and gaming. We're for dog dudes and cat video ladies. We're for the tech savvy and the tech curious. We're for wonderful Wi-Fi and endless entertainment. We're for date nights, late nights, game nights. We're for every night. We're for bringing you high-speed internet, a helping hand, and a high five to top it all off. We're wow, and we're for all.
At Panera, our salads are uniquely crafted with peak season berries, creamy avocado, and a dressing fit for a goddess. Come taste what a salad should be. And with Panera Catering, there's more to go around. Panera, food as it should be.
These go great with that outfit. Or try these Crocs. Roxy's more your style. Shoe Carnival, a surprising store. They have so many Nikes here. What else do they have? Adidas too? She would look good with Converse. Shoe Carnival, a surprising store.
Evansville Thunderbolts hockey on SPHL Live, the Thunderbolts Radio Network in partnership with Fox Sports Evansville is presented by Greenwell Chisholm, the official printing provider of the Evansville Thunderbolts. By Seal Corp USA, providing quality seals and adhesives since 1991. And by Acceptance Home Mortgage, the official broadcast stream presenting partner of the Evansville Thunderbolts. 3-2 scored, 40 minutes in the books here at the Ford Center. Ty Peckerall with you once again. And that period of the goal scoring tally belonging to the Birmingham Bulls. They get the lone tally from Jacob Barber. More on that in a moment, as his goal at 10:57, a power play goal, would make it a 3-2 game. Harrison Valmont getting the assist on the goal. 16th of the season for Barber and his 5th power play goal of the season. 3 penalties in the period. Jones and Zykov took penalties for Evansville, and Johnson with a slashing penalty for Birmingham. Thunderbolts are 1 for 3 in the power play. Bulls are 1 for 2 with 4 seconds left on their second power play. That will start the 3rd period. Not much, but hey, work with every second you got. The goaltenders, Brian Belt, 23 saves and 25 shots. Art Breiber covering well, 21 for 24, including 11 straight in the second period. Shots currently 25-24 in favor of the Bulls. They were outshot 10-11. And again, very close margin when it comes to the shots, and close as well on the scoreboard where it matters most. A look around the SPHL presented by the Edge Body Boot Camp, as we have a much closer game in Quad City. The Storm bouncing back to get back within 1 after 2 periods of play. Dakota Kletcha's goal at 12:02 the second makes it a 1-goal game. Earlier on, Huntsville winning 3-2 against the Fayetteville Marksmen. Tying it up late was Rob Dar with 7 seconds in regulation. Scott Trask with 5 seconds left in overtime is the winner. The Macon Mayhem get a big victory, 6-2 over the Knoxville Ice Bears. 2 goals in the 3rd period, sealing the deal. Colton Wolter, he's got a hat trick, 3 goals on the night. Dylan Denemy, Urban, and Keplinger also get tallies. And Josh Keplinger, finishing an assist shy of getting the Gordie Howe hat trick. Pensacola, a big 3rd period. They scored twice to win 3-1. Goals by Tanif Reyes and Craig Sescon. And it appears we're having some technical difficulties, and we'll correct that right now. Okay, our apologies for some technical difficulties. The stream computer has been a little iffy this weekend, so our apologies for the brief audio issues. Once again, in case you missed it, Thunderbolts leading 3-2. Goal by Jacob Barber made a 3-2 game in the 3rd period of play. Peoria with a 2-1 lead in Quad City. Goal by Dakota Kletcha, cutting the lead in half. Huntsville winning in overtime 3-2 over Fayetteville. And making 6-2 over the Knoxville Ice Bears. Goals by Colton Wolter to finish off the hat trick. Pensacola winning 3-1. 2 3rd period goals. Tanif Reyes, Craig Sescon scoring to make it 3-1. That's a big win for Pensacola after Roanoke shut them out 1-0 yesterday. Let's go and jump to the FHL while we have a little bit of time. 3rd period of play. Carolina down 7-4 for Danbury against Danbury. Columbus trails 6-3 to Elmira in the 3rd period. Battle Creek and Watertown are tied at 3 late 3rd period of play. Port Huron bearing it. 9-1 lead over the Mentor Icebreakers. Delaware trails Danville by a 5-0 score. To the NHL very quickly. Winnipeg 5-2 over the Blues tonight. Final score, the Toronto Maple Leafs win in overtime, 2-1 over Ottawa. Rangers shut out Detroit by a 1-0 score. Dallas, New Jersey going overtime, tied at 2. Philadelphia 6-3 final over the Avalanche. Chicago, Arizona tied at 2 after 2. Vegas 1-0 lead over the Predators after 2. Boston 4-0 lead over Minnesota after 2 periods of play. Calgary takes on Edmonton tonight. LA Kings take on Anaheim. Sharks take on the Bolts. Tampa Bay Lightning. And games earlier, Buffalo winning in overtime 2-1 over Columbus. The Vancouver Canucks win over the New York Islanders 4-3 in overtime. Montreal 4-0 over the Florida Panthers. as our recap of the second period of play. We'll be back with SPHL Live exclusive video highlights of the second period of play, and then the third and final period of regulation shortly thereafterward.
One hospital treats more emergency room patients than any other hospital in the region. Only one. More experience, better care. Only at Deaconess.
I'm finding it hard to stay on top of things.
A faster laptop could help. Plus, tech support to stay worry-free.
Worry-free. Boom.
Boom!
Get free next business day shipping or 1 hour in-store pickup. Shopping season solved at Office Depot, Office Max, or OfficeDepot.com.
I feel like I'm losing my identity.
Business cards, new logo, outdoor sign.
You always get me.
Get free next business day shipping or 1 hour in-store pickup. Shopping season solved at Office Depot, Office Max, or OfficeDepot.com.
Same time next week?
Yes.
Do you hear that?
No, I don't hear anything.
I guess it was nothing.
We've got termites.
See, I told you we should have called SWAT Pest.
Got termites? Are you sure? If not, call the award-winning team at SWAT Pest. They're the professionals in helping create a safe environment where we work, live, and play.
What's the difference between good and great? Good tries to get it right every time. Great actually does. With Clip Notes, we save your haircut details so you always get exactly the look you want. Great clips. It's gonna be great. What's the difference between good and great? Good is when your haircut costs less. Great is when it still meets high standards. At Great Clips, you'll always get the haircut you want for less. And with our easy online check-in app, you'll save time too. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
There's just one word for Gaddytown. Unbelievable. Gaddytown's all-you-care-to-eat buffet is filled with fresh hot pizzas, savory pastas, a huge salad bar, desserts, and more. Gaddytown is packed with the latest high-tech games, plus bumper cars and mini bowling. They can even handle groups of all sizes, from families to parties and business meetings. Visit Gaddytown today.
My knee used to hurt so bad I could barely walk. Some of my friends had the same problem, and they had a knee replacement at Orthopedic Associates. That's where my son and grandson went when they were injured. I decided to make an appointment and was pleased that there was a class that went over everything with me. They explained all of my options to me, not just the surgery. I am pleased I had the surgery.
Come on, Grandma.
Now I can spend time with my family.
Quality care, convenience. Our choice, Orthopedic Associates.
I'm a Wayback Burger, and I approve this message. Did you know that your so-called fresh burger could sit in the freezer for months on end? These frozen, lifeless patties lack flavor and sustenance. They're not natural and fresh like I am. Would you trust a burger that's riddled with freezer burn? Or would you rather eat a burger sealed with flavor, made fresh to order on a griddle? At Wayback, we use 100% beef patties and fresh, high-quality ingredients. Make the right choice. Taste freshness, America. Wayback Burgers.
When you discover gem multiplier scratch-offs from the Hoosier Lottery, there's lots to uncover, including prizes up to $250,000. Hidden gems you could collect for instant cash prizes. And chances to find multipliers to boost your treasures. Plus, there are 4 exciting scratch-offs to choose from. What's mine is yours. So start your discovery with Gem Multiplier scratch-offs today. Hoosier Lottery. Imagine that.
This is Hunter Slade, Vice President of ProMark.
ProMark is a family-owned and operated business that's been around since 1976, serving the tri-state. My family, Tom and Lisa Slade, my sister Emily Slade Manzo, and I look forward to continuing that tradition of providing the tools necessary so that you can put your name where it counts. Our values, dedication, and staff are committed to you and your business to ensure that you receive the top-notch service that you deserve. We are ProMark, a Slade print company. 4 family members, 1 mission.
(3-2) Evansville the score. 40 minutes in the books here at the Ford Center. I'm Ty Pecoraro. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from a very, very physical second period of play. A lot of action. Russell Jordan was in the middle of it several times for Birmingham. Braden Assel's team was out there quite often and throwing a lot of big hits. The Bulls would not tie it up, but get one back. Jacob Barr with a goal to make it a 1-goal game. That one from Harrison Valamont to get them back on the board and cutting off what was an unanswered 3-goal streak for the Thunderbolts. Brian Bill making some big saves, keeps the Thunderbolts in front. A couple lucky bounces well there, and then some more physicality towards the end as Russell Jordan and Braden Helms get into it as well. 3-2 your score. Big third period coming up next. Back downstairs we go.
Life in the rough and tumble Southern Professional Hockey League takes a toll on a body, and the Evansville Thunderbolts, they're no exception. And when they do need to recover from those tough games, they go to the Edge Body Boot Camp. The Edge Body Boot Camp is located at 333 Plaza East Boulevard, right off North Green River Road in Evansville. To find out more about what Blake Evans and his team of trainers can do for you, call 812-639-7587 or go to their website at edgebodiebootcamp.com/EvansvilleIN.
Celebrating a successful business trip together is easy. If you're staying at Holiday Inn, we're there, so you can be too.
Sir Jeremy, you are a true friend of the crown. Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly. Madam Susan, you are an even truer friend of the crown. Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly. What is that?
This is a spiced honey mead wine that I have really been into lately. So, dilly dilly, right?
Please follow Sir Brad. He's going to give you a private tour of the Pit of Misery.
I'm sorry, what?
Pit of Misery! Dilly dilly! Dilly dilly!
Here's to the friends you can always count on. Bud Light, brewed to be America's favorite light lager.
Imagine if banking weren't just about transactions to get you in and out the door. What if it focused on opening closed doors? And when opportunity arises, lending a hand to build new ones. At Old National Bank, our most gratifying moments aren't measured in numbers, but in how we touch people's lives, and we plan to keep it that way. That's our purpose as a community bank. Learn more about what we do and why at oldnational.com/real purpose. Old National Bank, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
Lauren Daigle, World Tour, the soulful and powerful voice. Friday, March 13th at Ford Center. With special guest Johnny Swim. Critics everywhere rave about her passionate performances. Rolling Stone hails the 2-time Grammy winner as exceptional. Lauren Daigle World Tour. Tickets on sale now at laurendaigle.com. Produced by AEG Presents.
Welcome back to the Ford Center as we get set to go for this third period of play. What is shaping up to be a very good one between the Thunderbolts and the Birmingham Bulls. Evansville with a win last night, and if they can hold on for another 20 minutes, can get another win tonight. But certainly it's going to be a very back and forth third period of play, much like it has been all game long between these two teams. Thunderbolts are 9-1-1 the season when leading after 2. The Bulls, when trailing after 2, are 1-12-1. At the end of the day, it's a one-shot game with 20 minutes to go. Power play for 4 seconds for Birmingham. Thunderbolts take control of the puck, out the face-off, and we're back to even strength just like that. Bulls are 1 for 2. This one deflects out a play off Russell Jordan's stick. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Solid crowd of about 2,000 in the house tonight. Not too bad. This face-off looks like it'll actually be at center ice again. 8 seconds gone, third period of play. Birmingham with a 25-24 shot advantage. Also on this draw, Kolzicki and Holton. After a lengthy discussion, puck is dropped to Kolzicki, wins it back to Jorad. 5-a-side hockey to really open up this third period of play. This is chipped near the Evansville bench. Stayed within bounds, taken by Holton. Elms up for Zykov, pinballs back to the Birmingham line. Huffnagel. And across for Tyler Maya. Checked by Swenson, freed up for a moment. Huffnagel again near the Birmingham bench, taken by Swenson. This one goes off Maya. Carrying right back in by Swenson. Lost control against Russell Jordan. Jordan's in a very active second period physically. But again, nothing that's really gone above and beyond and anything really dirty or anything tonight. And that's either side, really. It's been some good hockey this weekend between these two teams. As Maya will send it up for Harris. Far side, Barber. For Russell Jordan out of his reach. And Matt Stoya. Derek Sulla. Harris will retrieve it back in the Birmingham zone. This was deflected away. We're a minute and 20 seconds gone here in this third period of play. No shots yet. Harris. Hands off Valmont. Far side Johnson. Played in from the red line. This goes out the back of the net. Harris trying to work it free and did. Battle down low. Davis in there for the Bulls as well. Lubin trying to take it away. Hanoun does. D'Amico Hanoun at the goal scoring started very early in the first period of play. A long time ago. Corson flips it down low in the Bulls zone. This one rolls for the crease and Art Bry covers up. A look at the Thunderbolts road ahead presented by La Quinta, the official host hotel of the Evansville Thunderbolts. Back at home on Friday, taking on the Peoria Rivermen. 7:15 puck drop here at the Ford Center. Then it's on the road for 4 straight in Huntsville on the 8th for a 3 o'clock matinee matchup on next Saturday. And then 3 games in 4 days in Peoria against the Rivermen. 6:45, 7:15, and 3:05 respectively. The puck drops. That's Thursday, Friday, and Sunday with a KISS concert being the reason why there's no Saturday game. Matthew Barnaby and J.M. Piotrowski for the face-off. Right side of Art Bry. 1 to Hanoun from Barnaby. Hanoun from center point. Shot blocked by Valamont. Taken by Jordan. Not cleared. Hanoun the keep. Off the stick of Corson. Taken back by Johnson. Regroups behind the net. Banked around the near side for, looks like Cole Golka. Gets it back to the line, but kept in by Hanoun. This one back to the end boards. Johnson chased by Corson. Spinning away from him. Johnson hands it off for Russell Jordan. Taken by Esselstein, played it back to the Birmingham line. Bulls change up a couple forwards. This is the defenseman, Carl Jorad. Alex Johnson, who's played forward for the first few years of his career. I keep forgetting that he plays defense now. This is Golka. Through the neutral zone and gains the Evansville line. Surrounded by Navy sweaters. Shot from the near side. Stopped by Bill, and Bill run into by Golka. Not clearly enough for a penalty. This one's up the far side. Zykov goes into the far corner. Turns it to the front. Off the stick of Kolzicki wide. Holton, far side boards. Bad angle shot blocked by Kolzicki. He's hitting the boards hard. Rolled a clean check. Jones down low against Jorad. Holton works it free. Far side corner. From the point, Matt Stoya curls it, shoots it. St. Brian, rebound midair. Jones going to get a stick on it. It'll be the first time Jones has scored on a midair shot. Stowler plays it back off the linesman. It hits. It's an offside on Birmingham. Cole Stowler showing a lot of restraint, not getting too upset with the linesman. Officials are part of the play. So certainly kudos to Cole Stowler on that part. 3:06 gone, third period. 1 shot aside here in this third period, but the Bulls down by a 3-2 count. Pieper and Holton. This one back by the Thunderbolts. This is Stallard playing it deep. Rich Letty hit there along the end board. Sam Williams, far point. Down low, work back to the line. Cole Stallard on the move. Moving up the slot, he shoots. Big block by Helms. Loose puck still. This one stopped in front and held on by Brian Billett. Close call there. Brian Billett catching it in the upper chest gear. And the Bulls showing that they are going to make it a tough one the whole rest of the way. Yeah, this is a game that has some big point implications in the line. These two teams separated by 8 points to open the weekend. So not counting if it goes to overtime, this game either ends with the Bulls down by 12 or down by 8. Between 6th and 7th place. Sutliff around the end boards. Stopped down by Art Bry. Around the far side, Jacob Barber. And again, this thing goes to overtime, and that was a whole other pair of scenarios. We're going to be 11 or 9-point lead. Harris down low. Far side boards, Johnson holds the line. Far side, played it back down low, taken away by Corson, rather by Rich Lundy. Lead pass for Plevy blocked. And back to the way into the zone is Alex Johnson. Right circle, into the corner with it, moving up in the play, and of course playing forward. And certainly playing very well as an offensive defenseman. Taken by Derek Sullivan. Near side for Plevy. Couldn't clear. Harris on the move. Across for Barber off his stick to the boards. Turnaround shot blocked by Helms, who finishes the check. Letty around the far side. Those two are tied up on the far side boards. No penalty on the way for either side. This one's won back by the Bulls to their own line. Jorad. Ross for Harris on the near points. Davis, right wing side. From the circle. Turns it on goal. Pat saves as it went through traffic. Far side boards, Valmont. Turnaround shot blocked. Loose puck back to the point. Jorad loads it. He shoots, deflected into a crowd into the far corner. Matthew Barnaby takes it. Can't clear. Gets back to the point. This one turned again in front, but blocked down by Rich Lenny. Good defensive play. Hanu carries out and plays it back to the Bulls line, taken by Jorad. Birmingham getting a good amount of pressure going, and still a lot of time in this one. 15:04 to go in third period action. Tipped on ice. It'll be an icing on the Bulls. 5:01 gone, third period of play, and we will go back to immediate timeout. The Bulls still in it. Only a one-goal game. Back in a moment.
Thank you, Tri-State, for voting Premier Tan the #1 tanning salon, 15 years and counting. At Premier Tan, we carry all your favorite lotions and accessories, and we offer the best in sunbed and sunless tanning with the latest state-of-the-art equipment. Plus, our friendly and knowledgeable staff can customize the perfect tanning package to fit any budget. Stop by today and see for yourself why Premier Tan is the #1 tanning salon. Premier Tan, with 5 convenient locations in Evansville, Newburgh, and Darmstadt.
Well, the kiss cam, we saw Lisa kiss on the stick. Luckily, that was Josh Harris on the bench. So certainly, that's always a good indicator. See what the mood is on the bench when you see this kiss cam. And it looks like the mood is good, or at least decent, the Bulls bench. Certainly, they're getting some things going their way, getting some pressure in the third period. Still a lot of time to go, and only down 1. Jordan plays it deep. Matt Stoya trying to clear, can't do it. To the end boards it goes. Battle continuing. Holton finds it up the far side. This one will be cleared by Rich Lenny, or actually Zane Jones. Zykov looking for a rush. Bry comes way out to handle it and does get it off to the Bulls defenders who cleared out of the zone. Asselstein will go and race back to the zone and taken back by Helms. A close call there for Art Bry. Helms into the zone near side against Maya. Taken back by Kolzecki. Belmont hands off. Talamaya off the boards. To center, taken back by Helms. Off the defender, taken by Pieper. Against Barnaby. Those two tie up. Puck taken by Helms. Back across the line. Handing off far wing side. Corson across for Barnaby. Couldn't get a stick on it. Bulls get in the way in the passing lane. Back out comes Stoddard, 1-on-3. Stoddard across the Evansville line, goes to the far circle and shoots. That would deflect and a save by Billets. Good rush by Cole Stoddard there as the first Birmingham goal tonight, and the net came off its moorings afterward, and the linesman will fix that. 13:44 left to go regulation time. The Bulls have 4 shots on goal, 1 for the Thunderbolts so far in this period. So this certainly has the looks of one that will go down to the wire. And again, this is one of those playoff type regular season games where there's some big points at hand to be played for. So these are the two of the teams in the bottom half looking to secure their spots as we are now getting more and more into the second half of the regular season. Harrison Plevy for the draw. Taken by Swenson, not cleared. Jorad kept in line. Plevy does get it back to the line. Kept in nicely by the Bulls. That was Mike Davis. Near side corner, Lubin. Around the far side, the Bulls will take it again. Mike Davis, far half wall. Swenson hard. It's going to be a penalty. He was from behind. An easy call to make, and the Thunderbolts in penalty trouble. A boarding penalty on Seth Swenson. Will put the Bulls on their third power play of the game and a chance to tie. That's a case where Swenson has to let off the gas. Boarding call, the crowd doesn't like it, but it's certainly the right call to be made. And Swenson goes at 6:33 for boarding. All right, so Plevy, Sulliff, Roletti, and Helms will come in for the penalty kill. A big moment here in the third period. Harris, Barber, Valamont. 3 of the 5 out for the power play units. Along with Casey Kolzicki and Mike Davis underway in this power play. Helms will take it. Can't get it out. Held in by Harris from the points. To the middle. This one blocked off. Near side battle. Derek Sutliff. Up the boards. Kept in by Valamont. Nice pick by Sutliff. Gets it out to center. Valamont regains. Battle now taken by Austin Plevy. Up the near side. Short-handed 1 against 2. Will try to kill some time. Goes all the way into the corner. Muscling away with Russell Jordan. Puck taken by Valmont. Those two are still tied up, Plevy and Jordan. Play continuing, and Plevy lost his stick. Was taken away, and that's a big disadvantage there. And this one deflects toward the net, but taken back by Letty. Oh, that hit Helms up maybe in the face. Around the boards. Harris trying to hold the zone. Bounces over the stick on Hanoun, and he can't clear. Harris near side against Hanoun. Birmingham getting a couple good bounces here from center point now. Harris, a minute 10 to go in the power play. Down low over the stick. One of the Bulls players to the near side boards. It's Aaron Huffnagel. Back to the point. Lane Valmont near point. Across for a one-timer. Shanked wide by Harris. This one covered up by Ryan Billets. No shots of 58 seconds to go in the power play. Plevy had at least a decent argument that the stick was grabbed out of his hands by Russell Jordan. That may be what Jeff Bess is saying from the Evansville bench as well. Stick back of the bench. Plevy is still out there with 58 seconds to go in this power play. 12:25 Christmas time left to go in this third period of play. Huffnagel, Golka with Jorad. Cannon Peeper, I believe. Actually, no, that is Tyler Maya. And Cole Stoward for the power play. Golka, Plevy for the face-off. Tie up off the draw. Stoward pokes it back to Jordan on the right points. Moves up the wall with it. Going to the corner, hands it back to Golka as he switched. Right point back to center point Maya. Maya from the points. Far side again. This shot, Pat save. Rebound. Goes to the near side. Golka. Maya again. Camped down in front is Cannon Peeper. This is Golka shooting just wide. Again, Huffnagel, I apologize. Plevy. Far boards. Trying to get a corral on itself. Takes it and clears. Long 180-foot blast down ice. 20 seconds to go in this power play. One shot so far, draw out of the puck. Pietrowski starts up. Thunderbolts have Holton, Hanoun, Helms, and Asselstein. Pietrowski up the right side. Goes deep. Try to bank it in front. Rounds up the side of the net. And Kolzicki couldn't get a piece of it. Thunderbolts clear. That'll do for the power play. One shot on goal. And it remains a 3-2 Evansville lead as Birmingham is 1 for 3. Same as Evansville. This one back at center. Braden Helms. Corson gets into the zone. The Birmingham end. Near side. Holds up the half wall. Looking for a lane. Spins back to the boards. Corson bad angle to the front. Scores! Matthew Barnaby. A huge goal to bring back the 2-goal lead. Barnaby all alone. As Arkwright went for a slide. As Barnaby was unopposed the whole way. Corson with a great feed. working the near side boards. And Matthew Barnaby gets the goal. And it's a 2-goal game again with 11:05 to go. Second goal of the game for Matthew Barnaby. And his 9th of the season. Makes it a 4-2 Evansville lead. And that's a huge weight off the back of the Thunderbolts, who have been pinned in their zone for long stretches of this third period. This game's still not over. It's a 2-goal game with 10:55 to go. Still plenty of time. This goes all the way down. Not an icing as Lubin got a piece of it. Corson will get an assist on the goal. Once again, Barnaby's second of the game, 9th of the season. Braden Helms gets an assist too. 2 assists night for Braden Helms. This one's played to the Evansville end again. Matthew Stoya. Stoya checked hard as he's skating to Harris. Here's Davis, a shot. Big save, Billett. Puck loose. It's to the end boards. As he stopped Barber as well. Not a great A shot, but still a shot regardless. Sullivan takes it. This one a high riser out to center. Ryan Bill making some big saves, and here comes Lubin. 3-on-2 with Sullivan. This shot off the end glass. Swenson, fan of that big bouncing puck. That thing was hopping and skipping like a rock. This one played back to the end boards. Thunderbolt's going to change going. 10 minutes to go, third period. Jorad takes the loose puck. Poked along to the neutral zone. Huffnagel up the far side. Going deep. Spinning short of the corner of the half wall now. Looks for a recipient. Across for Jorad. Off his skate. Bouncing puck again. Who's it bounced to? Pieper, but whistle is blown dead. It is by the linesman. We got too many men penalty. Too many men, not sure who it's on. We'll find out after this. 9:43 to go. Regulation time, Thunderbolts lead 4-2.
Septic and drain problems can hit your home or business at any time. That's why Joe Beard & Sons Corp. is here for you 24/7. That's right, no matter when your drains clog or your grease traps back up, even if it's 2 in the morning, emergency services are just a phone call away. We've been serving the community for over 65 years and have built a reputation of superior service at affordable rates. Put our experience to work for you and call today, 812-423-6616.
9:43 to go here in the third period of play. It's a 2-man penalty on Birmingham. Kolzinski will serve. Thunderbolts 1 for 3 in the power play. Have a 2-goal lead and a chance to really help the runs in this game. Swenson, Plevy, Derek Sulliff, D'Amico Hanoum, Brandon Lubin out for Evansville. Jordan, Josh Harris, on with Tyler Maya. 2 of the 3 of the 4. And Carl Jorat. Thunderbolts control the draw. Lubin winds it. Hands off to Plevy. Down low, Sulliff in the far corner. Checked by Jorat. Loose puck taken by Swenson. Now Plevy again. Challenged by Jordan to the point. Lubin holds the zone. Far to the near side. D'Amico Hanoun. 1 power play goal tonight for him. Austin Plevy on the far wing side. Plevy on the move, side the net now for Sulliff. Plays it across Hanoun, same spot he scored, but that one is blocked off by Art Bry. Far corner Plevy, hand off for Swenson. Looking for a lane, gets a pass deflected. Josh Harris takes it, bides his time, steers back down low. Now he'll try to clear, but it's blocked by Sulliff. Derek Sulliff dropping up for D'Amico Hanoun. And here's Sulliff near circle. Back down low, rolls to the front, covered up by Bry before Swenson could get there. Josh Harris nearly took too long a time there. Could have had a chance to clear the zone, instead trying to buy some time. Kill a couple more seconds off, and it caused a turnover. Minute 9 to go on the penalty. Served by Kolzinski, 2 men on the Bulls. 1 shot so far for Evansville on this 4th power play of the game. Barnaby, 2 goals tonight. Out for the draw. Corson back to the point. Matt Stoya. Helms. Barnaby in the near side. Goes toward the middle. Far corner, Corson. Sydekopf camped down in front for a moment. Holding it. Now to the corner, Barnaby. Goes down low. Hands it off for a one-time blocked up by Corson. Off Bry, not quite a one-timer, but a quick shot regardless. This one is cleared. And where did it go? Into the Birmingham bench. So this face-off may be back in the Bulls zone, depending on who touched it. It'll be in front of the Bulls bench. Yeah, not sure that counts as a shot or not. 44 seconds to go in the power play. Face-off again from the Birmingham bench. 8:27 to go. Here in the second period, a little deliberation between the linesmen about where this face-off might be. And all right, face-off will be indeed in front of the Bulls bench. Same line for Evansville, Zykov, Barnaby, Helms, Stoya, Corson, Birmingham with Drorad, Pietrowski, Tyler Maya. Off the draw, taken by Zykov in the zone, far side. Barber rounds up the penalty kill unit as Zykov shoots well wide. Zykov near side with it again, dropping off for Helms. Holding it. Retreats to the line. 28 seconds, power play time. Shot, score! Stan Zykov! With a bullet that goes 5-hole, makes it 5-2. Helms waited and sent it up, and Zykov zips one through. And Evansville gets a second power play goal of the game to make it a 5-2 lead. 2 minutes of goals this third period. And that makes it 5-2 with 8:09 to go here in the third period. Stan Zykov, then it's a bit of a scoring slump for him as well. Zykov's 10th of the season from Helms at 11:51. 5-2 for the Thunderbolts. The Bulls have to do some regrouping quickly if they want to get back in this game. This will play back down low. Bill gets a piece of it. Near side corner, Helms. Taken by the Bulls. Stowler down low. Off the eagle, couldn't get a shot. There's a shot save. Billets. Rebound. Big save off Pieper. With the toe of the pad and cleared by Holton. What a save by Brian Billets. He has been a big factor in this game. So Stan Zykov, not a really lengthy scoring drive, I should correct myself, but that ends his 6-game slide for him. Here's Johnson on the move. He shoots, save by Billets. Rebound blocked in front by Holton. This one again is cleared. 7:23 to go. Thunderbolts lead it by a 5-2 score. Zykov a power play goal to make it 5-2. Near point, Jordan snared down by Brian Billets. Shots on goal in this period. Birmingham's been busy with 11 shots in this period. The Thunderbolts have 6. Again, it seems like whoever shoots the least in each period has scored more. Of course, that's totally coincidence, but that's the way it has gone. Look around the SPHL on the scoreboard very quickly as game in Quad City still in action. Peoria still with a 2-1 lead. All those other games once again are finals, making 6-2 over Knoxville, Pensacola 3-1 over Roanoke, and Huntsville 3-2 over Fayetteville in overtime. Once again, those SPHL scores brought to you by the Edge Body Boot Camp. Off the straw in the Evansville zone, taken by Russell Jordan. Pietrowski tried to set it in front, couldn't get it there. Taken by Stoya. Derek Sulliff. Plays to the end boards. Art Bryce sets it aside for Sam Williams. That one blocked the side of the near circle. No shot, though, taken it back by Jordan. Russell Jordan plays it for Golka. This shot deflects out of play with 6:47 to go. These two teams will not see each other for 3 weeks. They'll be back here for meeting number 5 of the season on February 23rd. A home matchup right back here at the Ford Center. Thunderbolts only go to Birmingham on March 20th. And then they come back here again on March 22nd for a Sunday afternoon home game here at the Ford Center. Harrison Plummy for the draw. Off the face-off to the near side boards it goes. Rich Luddy in the mix. Takes to Helms. Now Swenson. This one played along. Maya sends it back to the way for Mike Davis. Near side line with Barber. Barber down low. Trying to send it to the front. Bouncing puck goes to the far side. Tyler Maya back down low. Rich Luddy. Back around the board. Swenson trying to tip the along. Kept in by Maya. Shot blocked and taken back to center. Swenson and Maya had a little bit of a mix-up for a brief moment. They separated. No fights this weekend, and certainly be quite fine if we don't have any. Barber, hard check from Braden Helms. Hard, clean hit. Certainly that could escalate things a bit. 6 minutes to go, and 5-2 Evansville to score. 2 consecutive goals for the Thunderbolts after Birmingham cut it back to 1, and we're really threatening for that tying goal. Again, Birmingham has played very well tonight. I'd say they played better tonight than they did yesterday. Again, the bounces sometimes are the big difference. This one played down low. Lady Valmont will get there. Hard check on Valmont from Tamika Hanoum. Davis taken away by Corson. Can't get to the net. Taken back by Johnson. Corson and Johnson give each other a couple shots. Harris moves it back down ice. Esselstyn races back forward against Mike Davis. This one's dropped off for Lubin. Deep in Evansville territory in the regroup. That one hit a skate. That was Matthew Barbie. Nearly put him in his own net for a moment. This one's cleared back down. Not far enough for icing. 5:05 to go. Drorad retrieves. Happened in a Nashville Predators game not too long ago. Of course, happened to Craig Smith. Back to the Edmonton North. Steve Smith. Rally here. Stall in the move. He scores. Cole Stallard. A big goal to get Birmingham life late. 5-3 with 4:54 to go. Same way he scored his first goal. Just a power move coming up the right side and powering to the net. And put it up glove side high for his second of the game and his 10th of the season. It's a move he is very good at. And just like that, it's a 2-goal game again. 4:54 to go. And that's a big goal for the Bulls. So a 2-goal game, and we'll certainly watch Rod Bry because that makes it even more likely that we'll see him go to the bench for an extra attacker at some point in the next couple minutes. Perhaps sooner than later if the Bulls can get some pressure going. And you're the Thunderbolts, you cannot afford to take a penalty at this point. Holton lost it there to Cole Stallard. Takes the check from Zykov to the line. This one's played deep. Zykov goes down on a collision. And of course, Birmingham, nothing's going to call for them unless it's totally blatant. Here's Zykov back in with Holton 2-on-2. Zykov, nice little way to get out of the way. Here's Swenson up the slot and a backhand, and the near side shot saved Bry. Big collision in front, covered up by Art Bry, and then we get Tyler Maya and Holton mixing things up. Holton not afraid to drop the gloves one bit. Linesman get in there quickly. 4:12 to go. Both sides exchange goals. It's a 5-3 lead for Evansville. We round out regulation after this.
Imagine if banking weren't just about transactions to get you in and out the door. What if it focused on opening closed doors, and when opportunity arises, lending a hand to build new ones? At Old National Bank, our most gratifying moments aren't measured in numbers, but in how we touch people's lives, and we plan to keep it that way. That's our purpose as a community bank. Learn more about what we do and why at oldnational.com/realpurpose. Old National Bank, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
4:12 to go here in regulation. 5-3 Evansville. Thunderbolts return home on Friday the 7th, taking on the Peoria Rivermen at 7:15 Central Time. Deaconess Heart Health Night. And the Thunderbolts will try to red out the rank. Fans are encouraged to wear red. For tickets, call 812-422-BOLT. Buy online at EvansvilleThunderbolts.com or get tickets at the Ford Center box office. Face off in the Bulls zone. 4:12 to go. Blovey on the draw against Josh Harris. Blovey wins it back. Big face-off win. Helms up the draw. Pad saved by Bry. Valmont takes the rebound on the near side boards. Mike Davis. Nice handoff to Harris. Through the neutral zone, Josh Harris. This one over the near side glass to the corner. Down low, Barber works it around the far side for Davis. Switches to the corner. Goes down low with it. Davis near side shot saved by Bill with a pad. Now it's Harris down low. Up the near side boards. To the point for Tyler Maya. This one gets thrown a save by Brian Bill. Rebound Austin Plovey. Plovey up ice slowly. 3:30 to go here in this third period of play. Plovey killing a couple seconds now across the Birmingham line with it. Dropping it off for Sulliff. Back to Plovey going down low. Valmont takes it away though. Here comes Valmont up ice. Art Bry waiting for the signal. This one's played down by Valmont. Around the end boards, past Skolka. This one's to the line, kept in by Pietrowski. Puck knocked away, Barnaby on it. And here's Derek Sulliff. Able to get this one back to center with 3 minutes to go. Johnson gets it back across. Jordan moves it along. Lubin chops it back to the red line. Jordan moves it along again. Here's Golka. Up the near side for Jorad. Shot blocked off by Stoy. That one hurt him, it looks like. That was loose at front. Look out. Loose at the crease and batted away by Lubin. Close call there. Stoya trying to clear it. Can't do it. He goes back to the bench. And we'll get 10-2. Golka, meanwhile. Good tie-up by Braden Helms. A great tie-up. Back to the line and out as Jorad couldn't hold his own. 2:30 to go here in this third period. 5-3 favor the Thunderbolts. Carl Jorad for Pietrowski. And imagine Brian will go very soon now. Pietrowski plays up the far boards. Asselstein meets him up in the far side corner. Barnaby in the tie-up. Bryce still the edge of his crease. Puck around the near side corner with 2:10 to go. To the point for Tyler Maya. This one sent wide off the inboards. Valmont checked by Barnaby. Near side corner, and Valmont may have been stung by that one. Helms and Barber now. Bryce going to the bench now for the extra attacker. 1:57 to go, and now 6-on-5 for the Bulls. This one up the boards. Maya can't hold the zone. They have control, though, with 1:49 to go. Tyler Maya off the near side boards. Asselstein will go deep for it. Around the far boards, held in. Jones ties him up, and now taking by Barnaby with Corson for Barnaby. He missed just wide, looking for the hat trick. Corson showing a lot of heart there, trying to help him get the hat trick. Corson has one this year. Barnaby doesn't. Harris back to the wing. The shot was just barely deflected. 1:20 to go. And that keeps things going. Corson with another pick. They'll come with Jones this time in Barnaby. Corson, a nice move. Hits it for Jones. For Barnaby. He couldn't get the shot away again. This one's back to the Evans line. 6 to go. Long range shot blocked again. 40 feet away from the open net. 3 to go. Carl Jorad. Last minute of play in the third period. Cole Stallard goes back to the Evansville zone. Hands it across. They score. It's a 5-4 game, and it's a hat trick for Cole Stallard. 53.9 seconds to go. The Thunderbolts had 2 chances, but they don't get it done just yet. Cole Stallard with his 11th of the season and a hat trick. And the Bulls, who are down by 3 just minutes earlier, are back within 1 in the final minutes. And this is not over yet. Bryce back down on the ice. He's halfway between the goal crease and the Birmingham line, ready to go back on the bench if the Bulls win the faceoff. Plenty of Bulls fans in attendance, but no hats thrown on the ice. Nonetheless, it's been a bright spot. Cole Stout's had a really good offensive game. And now we're going to get a timeout from head coach Jamie Hicks, it appears. He is signaling from the bench, and now it's called. 53.9 seconds left. Let's go ahead and just go through this third period as a whole. Thunderbolts start with a 3-2 lead. The Bulls put on the pressure. Matthew Barnaby made it a 4-2 game at 8:55 on a yawning open net from Corson and Helms. Sykov, a power play goal, made it 5-2 with 8:09 to go from Braden Helms. Then Stout came in with 4:54 to go and made it 5-3 from Huffnagel and Jorad. And with 54 seconds to go, a goal with the goaltender pulled from Huffnagel. Pietrowski made it a 5-4 game. So now you can bet the Thunderbolts get a chance to put in the empty net. They're not even going to try to feed Barnaby. They're just going to try to end it. First 2-goal lead. It was worth a try. And, of course, there's an argument on both sides of that front. Of course, Barnaby, 2 goals tonight, looking for the hat trick. Now it's a 1-goal game. 15 shots this period for Birmingham, 7 for the Thunderbolts. Riley off the draw, sends it, and Brian made a save from 20 feet out of his goal crease. 48 seconds to go. Jorad controls now Maya. 45 seconds. Artbright goes now. Jorad at the right side. On the half wall, Sullivan trying to pick it away. 6-on-5 with 30 seconds to go. 38 seconds. Maya from center point. He shoots. Save billet. Rebound is cleared to the point, not out. Right point, Jorad. Back across for Maya with 28. Far side corner. Back to Maya. Jorad on the right point with 22. To the circle on the outside, Barber with 17. Back to the point. Jorad, feint on the shot. Taken. Plevy all the way down. Off the post. Here's Sullivan getting to it though. And he'll score. From icing to icing on the cake, Evansville will win it. With 5.4 seconds to go, it is 6-4 as Sullivan picks up the garbage. Off the post by Plubby from about 180 feet. And Sullivan will get his 17th of the season. And the Thunderbolts will tie the Knoxville Ice Bears for 6th place. And rather 5th place in the SPHL standings. They'll have 2 games at hand on the Knoxville Ice Bears as well, so technically the Thunderbolts will move into 5th, but tied in points. Despite some big defensive drawbacks in the injury front, the Thunderbolts get this weekend sweep. The final score 6-4. And now we get some action at the end as Johnson and Helms mixed up. And everyone comes together behind the Evansville net. Zykov mixing it up with a Bulls player. Linesman trying to calm things down. This isn't over yet. Hanun and Golka tie up. Linesman cover up Zykov in his pairing. Corson will pump up the crowd. Now we get Hanun mixed up. We got Holton. Zykov will get a score to the bench. We got Golka and Hanun behind the nets. Wrestling away, gloves not dropped. Certainly this has been a frustrating night for Birmingham, doing a lot of good things. And certainly played a good game and trying to get the win. Still got action going on as Jones will bump at the crowd from center ice. The Bulls will start to head down the tunnel. And the linesmen look like they have everything under control now. .6-4 final score. Thunderbolts winning and get the sweep on this weekend series. We're going to go downstairs for our 3 stars of the game for Centennial National Bank. Then we'll recap the action after this. The Thunderbolts sweep the Bulls this weekend.